There we go. There we go. If you're able to hear me and my husband, Mr. Cal, please go ahead and give me a one in the chat. Welcome to Breakdown. There we go. Thank you, Elaine. I appreciate your feedback. If you're able to hear me as well, go ahead and give me a one in the chat. Awesome. Thank you, Miss Nodders. Thank you, Sassy. Thank you, Coney and Nika. Appreciate y'all. We're going to get started in just a minute. All right. Ooh. Looking for me? Happy Saturday, everyone. Celebrating another day outside. Let me just get my shit together and I'll be right with you. Delta 9 flights every day. Thank you for reminding me. Let me go get my shit. It's cannabis, baby. It's not good cannabis, but it is cannabis. Ooh, I'm glad you had a glorious day, Star Child. Me too. Don't let nobody else's goals interrupt your goals. That's how people get you off track and get you depressed. Whatever makes you successful and happy in your mind is what's important. Not anybody else's shit. Not the corporation, not your friends, not nobody. All that should be important to you is what's important to you. Hey, Miss T. Taylor, baby. Give us a couple, maybe one more minute. I gotta tuck my belly in my jeans real quick. Hold on. My belly is bellying tonight. Let's see here. Let's see how we doing. Welcome back, Breakdown Crew. If you would be so kind as to hit that like button or that dislike button, because if you hear, you already have an opinion. You waiting to say something about something, and you know what we talking about. Oh, Miss Nada's been waiting all day to hang out with y'all. Oh, today was April Fool's Day, wasn't it? I had an amazingly successful day too. That's crazy. Greetings, all. Riri said greetings. Let me give us one more minute to file on in here. Shout outs to the 70 people who are here. If you would be so kind as to share your pre-opinion, give me a like or a dislike. You want to talk about it or you don't? Give me a thumbs up if you're excited to cover this topic tonight. Give me a thumbs down if you're over it. And you can change that thumbs up and that thumbs down as we go. Look, that's the great thing about being a thinker. If you truly are a thinker, then you think fluidly and you don't have a problem changing your mind if your mind changes. It's the great thing about being a thinker. Ooh, how's everybody doing tonight? It's officially nighttime everywhere in America now. So how's everybody doing tonight? How was your day? How's your weekend going? What'd you do last night? That's what I want to know. Somebody got into something real funky last night. I want to know about it. Spill the tea. Yeah, Mystical is Mr. Callan tonight. And I want to know what you're smoking. I am interested to know. Star Child said she shook her ass last night, honey. Don't get it twisted. I shook mine too, honey. Oh, beautiful Lafay. I send you peace and blessings and apple cider vinegar and tea tree oil. I hope you feel better. I got some coconut oil in my belly button right now. Getting rid of some of that stuff. Scotty P is on that indica. That Scotty P indica. I never heard of that before. Ooh, somebody's nosy. That's what we here for. Joy of living. I know that's right. Joy of living is less drama than dick. That's for sure. Thank you, Miss T. Taylor Baby said this live is protected by fair use. Thank you for reminding me to get my banner up. Appreciate you. I can't wait to drop the link so you can pop up here. Make it do what it do. Excuse me. For those of y'all don't know, Miss T. Taylor Baby is the official co-host of this show. Official, whether you like it or not. It's official. Whether I like it or not, it's official. Y'all, hey, Shauna Lewis is here. Blessings to you. Now, if you want to talk about an OG of the gang, that would be Shauna Lewis. Okay. Uh, much respected. Much respected. Absolutely. Miss Naders keeps us legal. She is the one that keeps us legal. She makes sure that we don't cross the lines that are going to get our channel shut down if anything was to happen. I make sure we stay demonetized so they ain't got nothing to take. It's amazing what you can get away with when you don't want somebody's money. All right, y'all, let me just see how I'm syncing. If you can hear me and see me okay, I would appreciate if you give me a 1 in the chat. Just let me know we here. Let me just check my sound real quick. Make sure I'm still sexy. I sound good. Somebody told me last night they loved my voice. They made me feel out, ooh. I was like, okay, I'll keep talking. Ooh. All right, thank you guys for your feedback. Let me jump into this. I don't know. I think I want to do the roll call after I do the welcome and the house rules. Because after I do the welcome, you'll probably want to stay, and after I do the house rules, you might not want to stay no more. So let me go ahead and do the roll call after I see who's still here. There might be a little bit of a delay, Miss Naders. It's almost inevitable. Um, I have it set up on an ultra low latency, but YouTube does have a natural delay, and then my internet don't help. So you are not late, mayonnaise. We have been here for 10 minutes and 9 seconds, and we've done nothing but say hello to each other. Everybody's just coming in, setting their purses down, because don't nobody in here steal. Okay, because if you do, we cutting hands off. We don't play like that. Miss Taylor Baby said, roll call. Roll call, Shabuya, roll call. My name De La. Hey, I don't know what rhymes with that. I like the spa. Hey, I need a petty. Hey, and a massage. Hey, salute to you too, Food Chill. Hey, I see the regular, the normal, the expected, the troublesome suspects. I love it. I know who's going to be here, and I love that you guys are. That means you guys are not harassing the mayor of anybody's city if you're here tonight. Oh God. Anyway, we'll jump into that in just a minute. Juanita was the very first person to comment at 5:29, whatever time zone I'm in here in Phoenix. I think that was 4:29 Pacific, 7:29 Eastern. I saw it too, Juanita, and I wanted to say something to you, but I was rolling out the door to get my baby some McDonald's. Um, so I couldn't stop. I see you here though, and I appreciate you, Juanita. Also, Job for Nine is here. Welcome, welcome, and we'll be listening from work. Blessings to you as well. Oh, let me show you these comments I'm reading. Hold on, let me read. Let me show you these comments I'm reading. Oh, I said I was gonna do the roll call after the house rules. My bad. I'm just so excited to say hello to everybody. Um, so welcome to Breakdown. This show is called Breakdown. You found it on a channel called Delacremedela, which is slowly becoming the Breakdown channel. I literally think I'm going to change the name of this channel to Breakdown because it is now your channel. Salute to all of you. Um, excuse me. Majority rules. So if y'all think I should change the name of this channel to Breakdown, let me know. You tell me. If I should keep the name of the channel as De La Creme de La and still upload things that, about my vacations and my adventures and whatever else when somebody blows leaves on my car, you let me know that too. Maybe we should, I don't know. You guys tell me. But anyway, welcome to Breakdown. If you are here, whether you're in the bushes, whether you are participating in the comments, whether you are a moderator or a moderator to be, a moderator in waiting, because I am watching. We've nominated some moderators, and I'm just waiting for them to say yes. No matter what you're here for, whether you are the ops, whether you are, somebody who's stupid enough to ask me to invite you on my show. That doesn't even make sense. You wait to be invited. Um, no matter who you are or where you are, if you're here, you are part of the breakdown crew. Unless you're Goomba, who doesn't come with straight answers. He's probably lurking. He's probably ear hustling. He's probably watching, but he's definitely not part of the crew. He is the very, well, I would say even the guy who showed his penis is still part of the breakdown crew, but Goomba showed his ass. So, that would be the only person who's no longer part of our crew. But the rest of you are here and the rest of you are welcome. Welcome to the new subscribers. This channel is growing. And I would have to say that it's because of this show. Because I would say that I was on a standstill for shit about 5 years of no growth on this channel, but I also was not consistent. And it's amazing how the moment I decided to be consistent, a topic came up that I was passionate about, and I was able to get to know all of you through it. So welcome to everyone who's here, new subscribers, folks who've been around for a while. Y'all don't know, but Miss Notter's been here forever. When me and Miss Notters weren't friends no more, she was still supporting this channel, and I really, really appreciate that, Miss Notters. I owe you. She's a day one for real, for real. Um, and as I said before, welcome to the moderators. If you see somebody with a wrench, just listen to them. They're just trying to keep us on here. They're not trying to bother nobody. If anything they say, if they ask you to pipe down or put you in timeout, it's just to keep us legal, to keep us respectful, to keep us where we're supposed to be. Miss T. Taylor Baby is a moderator on many channels, so she knows the rules. She knows what we should do. She knows what we shouldn't do, and she will definitely do what needs to be done to make sure we stay around. So thank you, Miss T. Taylor Baby. Um, excuse me. We are looking for some new moderators. I think we probably need about two more. We just added one last week, but I want people to be able to have their weekends if they need them because, aside from me, a lot of people got lives. So I just want to make sure that if Miss T. Taylor Baby decides one night to do something, or Miss Notters decides one night to do something, that there will be somebody else here, or Dr. Cindy, that there'll be somebody else here in their stead. So if you're interested in being a moderator, just pipe up in the chat, and the other moderators will see it and they'll let me know. They've kind of already decided who the next moderators are. They're just waiting for them to say yes. Let's see. Well, let me see. Let me think. Is there anything else I should say welcome to? Oh, there are. It's interesting. We have a large group of people who I only talk to in the replay. And shout out to the motherfucking replay gang. Because when I tell y'all it's like throughout the week there's this continued conversation that we have in the comments, and it's totally different people than are on the live. And a lot of times it's people who don't want us to talk, and it's amazing to me that people would come here to watch a 10-hour live to go in the comments to tell us they don't like what we said. But anyway, shout outs to the replay gang. If you are here and you are replaying this, whether you come in tonight and replay it like Riri always do, or Celeste always does, or if you are watching the replay tomorrow or the next day, shout it out. Hashtag replay gang. Let me know you here. Gang, gang. Because somebody said all of us are in the gang, so we might as well be in the replay gang. Lord, there was something else I was supposed to say before I jumped into the house rules. Hold on. Somebody just reminded me in the chat. I gotta remember. Thank you. Somebody mentioned. So, if you are here and this is your first time here and you've not subscribed before, you will find that there is a 20-minute wait to be able to comment after you subscribe. And please allow me to explain why we as content creators do this. Because some people will come into your show and either listen or not and make comments that are either completely irrelevant to what you're saying or stupid. And I just figured that giving people 20 minutes to watch the show after subscribing before they comment will give you an opportunity to make a wise decision about what it is that you say. Because most people that come here are coming here to think and critically think and look at things objectively and even disagree and come to understanding. You don't have to agree to disagree over here. We could just disagree because smart people do that. But some people just come over here to troll, and we gonna jump on you. We got heat for people like that. We read for fun, like literally, not just like read, but we do read. Like we're educated people. So like, I just want to give people the opportunity to feel the room before they speak. Because if you come in here and you've been here for 20 minutes and you say something stupid, please believe we gonna eat you up. Because you've been here for 20 minutes. I mean, I've made it 60 minutes before, and people have come in here and said, why would you say that about her? Nigga, how long you been here that you wanted to say that? But anyway, just wanted to mention that there is a 20-minute wait for you to be able to comment after you subscribe, just to reduce your likelihood of looking crazy and people joking on you, because we will. We'll stop the whole show just for it. Speaking of stopping the show, you'll notice I'm moving a little fast and keeping things flowing. I made a commitment to myself to keep the show at 3 hours tonight. I got a meeting with somebody about a horse. A horse, Jesus. A motherfucking horse. So I got to make sure that I make the show short enough that my shoulders are still sparkly when we're done, and I don't have to brush no more powder on. I want to keep my shoulders beautiful. So anyway, if I move it a little fast, Miss Notters, our first lady, is going to let me know at about 2.5 hours that we have been here for 2.5 hours. I've already used 20 minutes of it, and Miss Notters is going to start moving me on out so that I can make sure I stay committed to my time. When my dad was alive, my mother and my daddy was a pastor. My mother would always give him a little hint when he had been preaching too long so that he could shut things down a little bit and let people go home and eat their dinner. So Miss Notters, my first lady, is going to be the one to be able to keep us moving right along so we could do the other things that we have to do. Okay, now let's jump into the house rules. We're at the 20-minute mark. So if you've been here for 20 minutes now and you subscribed when you first entered, now you can comment, but you might want to wait until I get these house rules out the way. So, first house rule, y'all say it with me. This is not a no judgment zone. Hold on a second. Let me turn my TV down. Hold on 1 second. To the hip hop. Okay, so anyway, listen. House rule number one, this is not a no judgment zone. Anybody that we talk about on this show put themselves on camera. And what we not going to do is give a motherfucker the benefit of the doubt when they put themselves on camera. What we not going to do is take it easy on a motherfucker who films themselves and releases content, especially when they do it on their own channel. So what we not going to do is make excuses for stupid bullshit, for ghetto ratchet bullshit, for lying, for stealing, for cheating, for scamming, for scallywagging, for selling old pussy in new shopping malls. That's what we not gonna do. Okay, this is not a no judgment zone. I was talking to Miss Notters last night, and we were just talking about some of our own maturation and growth and change and how we communicate and do things better. And I was telling her that this show gives me an opportunity to be the old me because the old me is very judgmental, very, very, very judgmental. Like, call it, see it. Call it, see it. Ain't no time to play. The new me is a lot more compassionate, gives a lot more grace, is a lot more understanding. The new me will stand in front of somebody and know they lying to me and never make them admit it, never make them confess to it, and never break it down to them for them. The new me will just be like, mm-hmm, all right. Okay, well, I really appreciate you explaining that to me. And if you say it, I believe it. Because why would you lie? But that is not Delacremedela. Delacremedela has been around for a very long time. And just like Sasha Fierce, I decided to give her a place to play. And this is it. So this is not a no judgment zone. This is a place where we judge, where we call what it is. And we use our thinking hats and our listening ears and our seeing eyes and our speaking mouths. Okay? Because why suck dick if you can't tell the truth? If you could put your time and your energy and your skill into sucking the motherfucking dick and making it do what it do, then you could put your time and energy and the skill into the thing between our ears that makes us speak and speak the truth. Just had to say it. So anyway, the other thing is, just in case you haven't noticed, this isn't for children either. My baby's here, but that's my child. That's mine. This may not be the one to put on the big TV, and I would love to be on everybody's big screen. Oh my god, I love it. I just love the idea of it. But if you're not raising your children to speak like I'm speaking, or like you speaking, excuse me, if this is a thing where you compartmentalize your life and prepare your children to live in a different world than the real world, this ain't this ain't this ain't the show. You might want to put your earbuds in or something. Don't put the closed captions on, because like for the first hour or two, it's a lot of cussing. I say dick a lot. Like, I'm a really honest person. I was real grown when I had my child. So instead of teaching her what to do and what not to do, I just teach her the places where it's okay and where it's not. So anyway, not a no judgment zone. This is not for children. Please respect each other. We never really have a problem with that. We've pretty much weeded out the bitch ass niggas and niggettes. But please respect each other. You guys are really good about disagreeing in the chat respectfully. And I love it. I appreciate it. I realize that most of us are working people. Unlike most of the people we examine, isn't it interesting that we examine a bunch of people all day who scam and scheme? But something that comes with being employable is knowing how to interact with people you disagree with. Because we do it every day at work. We have conflicts and we resolve them. We have disagreements and we resolve them. We have problems and we resolve them. And so something about being smart makes you a more respectful and respectable person. But I just want to mention it for anyone who's here and who's near. I just saw a Goomba with two zeros. I just want to mention for anyone, what is that? A seal? That nigga do look like a seal. Oh my God, I'm so distracted. I've been literally trying to stay out the comments this whole time. But y'all, what is that? Oh man, I love you guys. I love you guys. I really, really, you have to know, Goomba, whoever you are. I love you. I really appreciate you. You are the bomb. Anyway, just respect each other. You can disagree, but just disagree respectfully. Excuse me. If I mention something about me being God or the creator of the universe or something like that, and it offends you, just dust your shoulders off. Just like I would dust my shoulders off if you said Jesus was the Son of God or he died to save your sins or something like that. I would just dust my shoulders off because that's some shit can't none of us prove. None of us can't prove anything we believe. All of what we say over here is speculation. It's all allegedly. It's all based on our own opinions and some of the internet. Some of the Googles. We'll get the Googles involved when it's necessary, but don't take it too seriously, y'all. This is our hobbies. None of us are really making our livings here, so just take it easy. Okay. Whatever we disagree about, just take it easy. Don't let it be such a big deal. This Jag stuff has to be for entertainment. It has to be at this point. Now there's some lessons to be learned and some serious things in it. But y'all, if y'all can't make this for entertainment, then we can't do it. Because I can't send you to bed on a Saturday night angry. We got to make it fun. That's why we watch a little something stupid at the end. Jesus did die for us. Yes, he did. I don't know when or where or who, but I really respect that opinion. I don't disagree with that opinion one bit. Jesus brought me my first meal when I got back from America. When I ordered from Instacart and I got some groceries, Jesus brought it to me, so I was really grateful. Now I'ma see us. I love it. I love it. Much respect to you, Elizabeth. Much respect. Um, and then I think the other thing I was gonna ask you is like or dislike if you're here. If you hear and you got an opinion, I'm not afraid of a dislike, y'all. I have a master's degree. I had to defend it in front of 12 old white men who didn't believe nothing I was saying. I had to defend a master's degree to the point that some men said, I never thought about it that way. Hmm. That makes me look at things a little differently. So I'm not afraid of you disagreeing with me. I talk to people all day, every day who don't realize I'm a genius. And it's whatever. But do like or dislike this. Leave a thumbs up or a thumbs down. YouTube allows you to see that. All of you can't see that people thumbs down, but those 4 or 5 thumbs downs, I really do appreciate them. All of your engagement makes this channel what it is. And sometimes it's not that you dislike me because I don't take it personal. You might be tired of us talking about a subject. You might be tired of the way that we are approaching something and want us to see it differently. You might be tired of the panel. Whatever. Give me what you got. This is a place where you can think. So if I'm giving you permission to think, then that means that you don't always have to think what I think. So give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. That's all I can ask you for. I'm gonna leave this up here for a second so y'all can read it. Wait, where'd it go? There it go. I'm just gonna leave that up there for a second so y'all can read it. 200 in the chat. Well, all right, y'all. We only been here for 30 minutes. And that's a beautiful thing, and I really appreciate that. We don't have no quota to meet. I pay my own bills. No matter what I'm going through, I will never scheme you or scam you for money. If I really do need something, I'll come with an actual campaign, as I have, and I will keep track of what you give and what it's for, as I have. What you bless me with through your cash apps literally pays for this channel. But I'm not going to ask you for it. My StreamYard account is connected to my Cash App. My internet, my YouTube Premium is connected to my Cash App. I've just connected it all because you've blessed so much to this channel that it doesn't make sense for me to do anything with that money but reinvest it back into the channel, right? Um, but since there are 221 people in the chat, I would appreciate if we could have some likes and dislikes. But that's all I'm gonna say about that. I let my moderators work on that with you guys. Namaste to you as well, Star. I see the God in you as well. And hello. I was learning Hindi actually in 2019 because I was preparing to move to India, to Maharashtra, which is interesting because that's where Jaguar did her Bollywood career, and I didn't see her. But Namaste means hello. Simple as that. And it's been spiritualized, but it just means hello. It just means hi. And I really appreciate you saying that. Thank you so much. Um What? Miss Nader says she gonna start pulling the cords out. Okay. 2 hours. Okay, okay, okay. Here I come. Here I come. All right. Shauna got some tea. Shauna got some tea. Shauna said that's not Nikki's account. It's made up to look like hers. Listen, I'm gonna jump into one thing. One thing I do, and the reason why y'all may not see me a lot during the week, and I talked to Miss T Taylor Baby about the YouTube stuff, but the reason why you guys may not see me as often as you see other content creators is because I have a broadcast degree and I studied journalism. So I learned how to do research before I come to you with something. I don't just come to you because I got something. I didn't come to you about the arrests until I verified them myself. And I think you were able to actually see me do that with this most recent one. I don't come to you about stuff just because it pops. I don't chase a story. Stories chase me. So when there's content and there's something that actually is to bring, and I've researched it and can back it up with something, then I'll bring it to you. This whole sex tape thing, I saw two men bring a whole bunch of people on their live and never show anything. All they did was talk about it. So I can't really talk about something that there's no evidence of. I saw a very small circular thing in someone's mouth that looked like Jaguar, and that's all I can do with that right now. That's all I can do with it. I really honestly don't want to see a sex tape of Jaguar and Goomba. Like they're shaped like this. Y'all see my cups, my two beat up cups. You can't see them because my background is just that fire. But there's two cups here. The cups you see me drink out of all the time. That's Jaguar and Goomba. So like I like porn. I watch porn. I've built porn sites for other artists and marketed them and made money off of them. I think porn is a beautiful art that those people should not be in. Just because you got paintbrushes does not make you a painter. Okay, honey. So I'm really hoping, like everything in me, and my fingers are sweating right now because I'm really hoping this sex tape never comes out. Like it would really, really fuck me up. Miss Taylor, I am gonna drop the link in just a little bit. Um, it would really, 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 really ruin my day. I do not want to see Jaguar Wright and Goomba Johnson have sex in my mountains that I pay taxes for. I don't. I just put a sticker on my car yesterday for my registration and realized that they in here blowing up cars and having sex in mountains that my tax dollars are paying for. That's some bullshit. I need them to keep their nasty asses where they are. But we haven't gotten to that part yet. So here's what we're going to talk about tonight. Miss T. Taylor, baby, I'm going to drop that link right now. I apologize for waiting so long. I just wanted to get that shit out the way. Oh, excuse me for sniffling, y'all. I caught a cold last Sunday. I went outside half naked, as I do. Um, That's why I like living on the West Coast. But I went outside half naked and caught a cold. There go the link. If it could be, this link is just for Miss T Taylor, baby, my co-host. Just for now. We'll open it up in just a little bit. But I want Miss T Taylor, baby, to come up here with me. Tonight we're gonna watch two quick videos. One is quick. Yeah, Bonnie B. I'm which. Oh shit, y'all let me do that without doing a roll call. I'm sorry. Let me do a roll call real quick because y'all are here and y'all been here. So let me just make sure I acknowledge you. I acknowledge a couple. Oh, it won't let me do it. Shit, we've been here too long. If you here, you know you here. I love you all. Shauna, El Boogie, Beautiful LaFay, Star Child, Sheena, Nika, Brandy, Sunshine. Hold on. Here she go. Here she go. Y'all, please give a warm welcome to our wonderful co-host and her dogs. If you know what it is, you know what it is. Um, Miss T Taylor, baby, how you doing tonight? You are muted, ma'am. I'm muted, beautiful. I'll let you. There you go. Oh, that's
Girl,
Shauna Lewis. Hey, I thought that was
yeah.
T. Look at me not paying no attention. I'm
I
sorry.
beat I
Hey,
I beat I beat her up here. I was like, I said, let me get up here because I don't know if I'm in the hospital right now.
I was
Um
gonna ask you if you would come up too, and I'm glad you did,
yeah,
and I didn't know that. I'm sorry.
yeah, chemo just it gets to you sometimes.
Oh, Oh
And
man,
I had to be. So I'm in here for a couple of days, but they got me on a pain pump. So I'm
you feeling
every
okay?
every 12 minutes I get to push that little button, get me a shot of Dilaudid. So I'm okay.
Oh man, I didn't know that.
I'm in the hospital. Yeah. Like I
Is
said,
there anything you need from us? You know, if you, like, Shauna, I'm gonna interrupt you for 1 second to make an announcement, okay?
oh no, go ahead.
If if you guys ever come up on this panel, like you see Miss T Taylor Baby has her Cash App, if you ever join me on this panel, please, if you come up here to disagree with me, share your Cash App, please, because you're as much a part of this show as I am.
I mean,
And I want to
I
just let
mean,
you know that not just because of what you're going through, but also because you're here.
thank
So you're welcome to
you.
change that if you want to. But
Well, I mean, I don't know where to type it at. I'll drop it in the back chat. And
I think I know how to do it. I know how to do it.
okay,
Hold on,
I'll
I'll do
type
it for you real
yeah.
quick. I almost accidentally did it for Taylor 1 second ago. That's how I learned how to do it.
Okay.
All
Um,
right, what is your Cash App?
Here, I'm gonna type it in the back chat.
Yes, ma'am.
Um, yeah,
Go
that way
ahead.
you
I'm
can
gonna
see
give you
it.
the floor for a few minutes before we
Oh,
get the other stuff started.
no, I just wanted to I haven't been up and out and around in a while, and some things have transpired and things have taken place that
I thought about you. I
um
said she got a lot of catching up to do. Wherever she is, she
yeah
got a lot of catching up.
yeah, it's been a lot. And when I say it's been a lot, whew, I just put it back
Yeah.
there. It has
Oh, thank you.
been it has been a lot. Thank you everybody for y'all's prayers. I was gonna say please, prayers, because like I have to take the pill and I'm doing infusions as well, and
Mm,
I'm at a pretty rough part of it right now. Like I said, that's why I'm in the hospital right now. But I'm at a pretty rough part, and but I'm feeling better today. Yesterday I was out of it, but today I'm feeling a little bit better. So but so as far as all of this, let me start first. I know I'm gonna start backwards. So this
okay.
tape supposedly has been leaked. Um, I hope y'all know that people will make fake accounts and leak certain things so that they can get money. I'm
Hmm.
just gonna put that out there and leave it like that, because why? I mean, you have to think about it. Why would somebody attach a dollar amount to that when Nikki has said repeatedly, "I don't need money."
Yeah.
This woman owns her own business. She drives a Jaguar. I don't think
That's
that
a
she
horrible
would.
car. That's a stupid financial decision. But go ahead.
Yeah, but
It's a
but
stupid financial decision.
right, right. I think she did it to, I think she did it to kind of, make a little point.
Hmm.
But I agree with you. I was like, I wouldn't have pulled no Jack, but now that I would have got a Toyota or something.
You
But
talking about a car that is replaced every 6 years that cost
yeah,
$100,000. You talking about a car where the electrical goes out like that. Everybody knows it.
yeah,
They have a low
ex-
resale value and they don't look good. But anyway,
exactly.
go off, Jaguar.
It's just right. So if she's already saying, and she's already said that she makes
Come back,
Goomba pay.
T.
Hey, Miss Taylor.
Hmm.
Oh, she up there. Oh, she already says that she makes him pay her to be there.
Well, I'll tell you
So,
this, Shauna. I don't want to take away from what you have to say, but I have
mhm.
no intention to talk about this sex tape tonight.
Oh no, I
And I'm
wasn't.
gonna
No,
tell
no,
you.
I wasn't gonna talk about that. No, no, I was getting to something else. Like I said, I
Oh,
was
okay.
going backwards. Yeah,
I
I
was
was
just gonna
getting
say because there's
backwards.
not enough information to
Yeah,
even
no,
really. Right now, it's just
no,
an idea. It's a
yeah,
rumor.
no, no. I was working backwards. So then let's go on
Okay.
over to now. I don't know. I know you don't stream other people's content, and I know that with all these strikes and things going around, I don't want nobody getting in trouble. But when that quote unquote, so when those quote unquote receipts came through about this supposed raid at Bobby Nim's shop, right?
I ain't seen that
Um,
either.
oh, you didn't?
I need you to catch me up on that. I was sick
Okay.
last week. Like
Oh,
I don't know if
I
you could
didn't know
tell when I
that.
when I mean I
Yeah,
it's just one of those things. We live in Phoenix.
That was a prank.
yeah. I
Yeah,
get you. I get
when the
you.
weather changes and I went outside naked and I'm going through a spiritual transition as well, all of that makes you catch a cold. And then you
I
see
get
my
you.
shoulders. You see my shoulders.
Yeah, 'cause your immune system gets all out of whack. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
so
oh my goodness.
when the night that she got arrested, T actually reached out to me before she got arrested. We were chit chatting about it by text, and she was sending me
Hmm.
links to keep up with shit because I was in bed under the covers. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And she that night was
Hmm.
if she hadn't reached out to me and we were chit chatting about this other stuff going on with them, I would have never known she got arrested. So thank you, T, for keeping me in the loop. Cause like I was like, I can't
Not
do
a
it. Like
problem.
and I can't drink right now because
Hey,
I'm in
Miss
consecration. Like
T.
I need some brandy. I need some
Yeah.
Hennessy. But yeah,
Oh
I
my
didn't.
God.
Yeah. But I don't
So
even know. I know that we're gonna talk tonight about the beat up thing, so don't steal the shine yet about that. But I didn't know about the
about
raid.
the raid.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
Well,
didn't
yeah.
know
Let
about
me.
that.
Yeah. So she went on. So she was saying, when she got arrested, that the shop got raided and Goomba got beat up. But I'm gonna get to the raid. So
Okay, okay.
so I get a phone call because when the quote unquote receipts came out on OKP's channel, first he received this email from somebody. Now, if anybody has seen those receipts and everything, I want you to think about something very, 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 very clearly.
Uh huh.
If you look at the person that sent that supposed email about and a picture about them getting raided, the person's last name is Hampton. Legends is located on Hampton Street. That was the first thing that I did.
Okay.
Right. So
Okay.
second, so after that, they send this quote unquote video of the quote unquote the shop being raided, correct?
Mhm.
Now, I got a phone call maybe because I was calling to confirm something because I actually was gonna go up there. I was
Mhm.
gonna so as getting ready to go up there, I got a phone call from
Uh
someone who
huh.
works there. I got a phone call from
Uh huh.
someone who works there. So I said, hey, I was thinking about coming through because I got a little I need I might be bringing my little cousin or something up there to get his hair cut, and I want to make sure I heard it was a raid. And he said, well, that's why I'm calling you, to let you know it wasn't a raid. And I said, well, when I looked, I said, it was a he said we first of all, we weren't even open when it happened.
Okay.
So they don't open until 5 o'clock every day. This supposed raid happened at 2:30 p.m.
Girl,
Also, he
this woman.
said what happened. Yeah, no, he said what happened was there was a domestic violence incident with a couple that was in the parking lot of Big Lots. So when you saw the two police cars and they were walking
Mm.
toward, you're looking at the video, they were walking toward the left. Legends is located on the back and the right, on the right side, all and in the back on where the car
Okay.
is on the orange side. I knew it was a
Okay.
lie anyway because if that place had got raided, it would have been all over deal. Dallas would have reported that immediately. All kind
Mhm.
of news stations, everybody would have been down there saying, "Oh man, it got raided." So another
Oh,
thing,
okay.
if any, when you do watch the tape or anybody else gets the tape and get a chance to see it again, the
Mhm.
tape, the person that is quote unquote recording, they have to zoom in, which is showing you that they are a
They're
distance
far
away.
away. Yeah.
Do you know now?
You're so
Do
smart,
you?
Shauna.
No.
You're
Do you
so
know
smart.
why? No. Do you know why they're
Why?
far
Because
away?
it's Jaguar. That's why.
No, no,
She
no,
crossed the street with
no,
Angela in the car. Oh,
no, no.
why?
It was somebody else. No. It was somebody else that recorded it because she can't come within 1,000 feet
Oh,
of
that's
Legend.
right. She got trespassing.
They have a restraining order against her.
Mhm.
But
So
Mhm.
didn't Perry debunk all this about the barbershop and stuff
I
on her
haven't seen
show?
that
see,
video. She's catching me up,
Miss
which means
Miss
she's
T,
catching a
Oh,
whole bunch
Miss
of people.
okay.
Yeah, I haven't. I
Miss
didn't catch that. I saw his live, but I didn't get to see it. If you know what I mean. So she's just doing
yeah,
that to catch us up.
no,
She's catching us up.
no, no. What I'm telling you is who you think gave Harry the information. It was me.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Got you.
because I
Got you.
because that I
Thank
was
you.
that was a, yeah, that was the night I was getting ready to go to the ER because I wasn't feeling too good. So
Oh
I was
my.
like, hey, I said, so hey, look, I'm not feeling too well, but here's some information I found out. Here's the number you can call if you want to verify everything like that. I can say the person I spoke
Mhm.
to because I don't want people, because I know somebody probably listening, oh, she lying. I talked to Bobby and I talked to Jason.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
yeah. Now, this all comes on the heels of when she went into the mayor's office and she was doing all that
Mhm.
yelling and screaming and stuff like that. This comes on the heels of them doing this restraining order. Now, let in the distance between Legends and the mayor's office, literally, if you walk outside of Legends and you maybe 40 feet, the mayor's office is right there. It literally is right there.
Mhm.
You really think they would be that dumb to sell drugs and things in the mayor's office, and the police are constantly over there because it's a DQ over there that the police like to go eat at. It's a Dairy Queen right there. That parking lot, it's a church right there. There's a dance school. The police are constantly over there. They know the cops and things like that
Well,
over
see, I
there.
can't make an opinion about whether or not they have, because when a person says that's where they got it from and they're reporting to the police, and I want to stay. I'm gonna do this. I want to hold
Mhm.
this for another show because this is a
Okay.
whole
Okay.
conversation. And
Yeah,
you know,
this.
no,
Okay.
Yeah, we
listen
ain't got
very
that
closely,
much
Miss China.
time.
We probably need me, you, and T. Probably need to
Mm-hmm.
spend talking about this and gathering the information to bring to the people that will support maybe
Oh
where
yeah.
we come from, where we get this information. Because I feel like to talk about it right now is a little too early.
Okay.
It's a
Well,
little too early. I
yeah.
think we should let it marinate a little bit before.
Okay.
You understand where I'm coming from, Miss Taylor?
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, she shut it down. It's been debunked. You know, it
Yeah.
Yeah.
is an event
It's
that
been
occurred,
yeah.
but
And
basically, Jaguar got pranked by running her mouth.
she
Sophia.
did. She got
You know,
Mhm.
pranked.
with her
Well, see, and
shenanigans.
and part of the reason why I'm pulling back on it is because that's part of the conversation tonight about
Yeah,
that
Okay.
particular piece of it, and I don't want to break into that just yet before we
yeah,
watch
cause we
the
like
information.
we that's far into the week, and that's something like minute compared to so
To
much that has
Yeah, because
occurred that
I
happened.
want to
Mm-hmm.
work from today back, because
Yeah,
Okay.
while I was
Well.
preparing,
Yeah.
I don't want to shut you down, but while I was
No.
thinking and
No.
praying,
No.
I've stopped planning shows on Wednesday because too much
I got you.
happens. I
Yeah.
started
I
planning
got
my show on Saturday on my lunch break because
you. Well,
I
you
it's
feel what
was
I'm
gonna
saying?
go live last night, child.
And I wanted
well.
to. Somebody had me held hostage. I couldn't go live last night.
Oh, not held hostage. I don't
Okay.
know. Oh,
You know,
okay. Well,
you know.
she got them braids because Nikki wears braids in her hair. That's why she got them braids.
I
Because
cannot.
what?
I
Yes,
cannot.
because
Oh,
Nikki
you
wears
saying she
braids.
got
That's
them
why she got
braids?
her hair
Oh,
braided.
yeah, that's her makeover. Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
guess. Well, I kind of want to talk about
But,
that too. I do. I really
oh,
do. So
go
let's
ahead.
get this started. And Shauna, you can stay up. Feel free to stay up. I want to get this
Okay.
started because I have ready and I have queued up the video that she posted today.
Mm-hmm.
And the first thing I want to talk about
Mm.
before we dig into what we hear, I want to talk about what we see, because we
Okay.
have taught. I called this video Face 5, FASE
Mm-hmm.
5, because now
Mm-hmm.
I'm seeing a whole different person, like literally and physically. We talked last week, Shauna, about how we saw two different Jaguars within 24 hours, like physically, two people who could stand next to
Yeah.
each other.
It's a
Yeah.
metamorphosis.
Girl,
Mm-hmm.
That
is
same
this not a
Yeah.
fucking
completely
bra.
different
That
person?
same bra. Okay,
Girl,
who
I
want
knew
to
that
send
bra
a
was gonna
cash
come.
app to get this lady another bra, y'all?
I
I'm
knew that this
I just
bra was
serious.
told
gonna come into
somebody.
the conversation tonight. I just knew.
I
I
just.
didn't mention it, but I knew it.
Mhm. I told somebody. I
That's
said, "Look,
right.
Walmart." I said, "Walmart got a sale on bras. We need to go get her a couple of them or
What
Excuse
something."
me.
size
Why
do
would?
this
Well,
bitch wear?
excuse me. May I say something? I don't take care of a
Hmm.
motherfucker that didn't come out my pussy.
I know.
Oh no,
I know I'm playing.
I was being
I'm
I
sarcastic.
know
just,
I'm
I'm
playing.
just. You won't hear me even make a joke about it.
Girl, the bra she been wearing it so much, her titties about to give out the
You
motherfucker.
gotta be, you gotta either have come
Hmm.
out my pussy or have to find some way to come in my pussy for me to be taking care of you. We gotta have some
She
kind of
wear
pussy interaction.
Girl, that bra got a name
look.
now.
She
You
wears
gotta be
that
close to
bra.
my womb.
Hell
She
yeah,
wears
she
that
been
And that
wearing
bra
them
green
bras
shirt.
for a month
and that
Oh, can you
fishnet top.
imagine?
or more.
She wears
But
those too.
before we watch the video, because it is gonna get a little serious, because it gets a little serious. I do want to mention, in the spirit of T Taylor baby. Hold on.
What?
Whenever I hear an ambulance go by, I just say a little prayer. So I saw you do it too, Miss T Taylor baby. So I just want to send my good energy to whoever that was. In the
Hmm.
spirit of Miss T Taylor baby, I want to say that this is controversial content.
Yes, it
Hmm.
If you can hear
is.
the TV behind me, I would appreciate if you give me a one in the chat. Let me know if you can hear the TV behind me, so I know whether or not I need to turn it down. Um, because if it's not bothering you, it's not bothering me. But if it's bothering you, I need to know so that I can make it right. But somebody said Dr. Nadas said that bra has its own cash app. I love it. Um, I want to
Seriously.
say also that there's a lot of trigger warnings here. A lot of trigger
Hmm.
warnings in this video, and unfortunately, they come disguised as care, and that's even more of a trigger warning, because
Hmm.
you're going to hear some very narcissistic, abusive, manipulative, deceptive, and demonic language in this particular video, and it may trigger some things you've heard your parents say, or an ex lover, or someone who called themselves your friend, or a teacher, a boss. It may trigger some things that you've heard in the past, and either it will trigger you to the point where you're like, oh, that's what I got away from, or it'll trigger you to the point where you're like, oh shit, that's what that was. Either way, it's okay to get therapy.
Hmm.
Yeah.
If you're triggered by what you hear in a way that you're not able to work through it on your own and you choose to stay here and watch, you're welcome. But it's okay to get counseling and it's okay to get therapy, because anytime something triggers you, it's talking to you. The energy is telling you something. So if you're triggered by a situation to the degree that you have to put your son's ashes on people, you need to get therapy. Okay. So
Seriously.
anything that I want to give that serious warning. There's not really a whole lot here to joke about. Hopefully we can joke on the next video. But I just wanted to give
Okay.
you that serious warning real quick. Okay. Um, I'm gonna give a little bit of a heads up on what is happening here, and you see faces and you see conversation, and it's kind of hard to determine what's happening. But here you'll see Jaguar Wright do another open message to her husband, who is legally her husband. That's been confirmed, I think, by word of mouth.
It,
It's been confirmed.
it,
Um,
it's confirmed. Yeah.
Well, it's
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 been
confirmed.
some
confirmed.
people that did some research, but
Hmm.
nevertheless, who gives a fuck?
It doesn't
Right.
matter. They call each other husband and wife, so I call them husband and wife.
Yeah.
That's all that matters to me. Excuse
Yeah.
me. Um, excuse me, but you'll see that she's calling her husband after they've already broken up, after he's already left her, and I don't know if she's giving him advice or what, but it is reminding me of some phone calls that I've gotten from family when I decided to gray rock them. And for anybody who doesn't know what gray rocking is, it's when you cut somebody off, when you go no contact. The things that come out of them are amazing. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this back and make it bigger so y'all can hear it. Let me know if you're able to hear this.
Big girl.
Tell the truth and shame the devil,
And let me say
Charlotte.
this real quick too. This content is being used according to fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. If you don't have an education, don't try to talk about what we're doing here, because you can't talk about defamation of character if you put yourself on camera, and you can't call it copyright if I'm using it according to fair use. And these three women, these three bad bitches, well, four including Dr. Nodders, these four bad bitches you see on this screen are doing exactly what we're supposed to do as commentators when it comes to this content that's been self released. So you come against my channel, I come against everything you love. Anyway, let me let this play.
I heard that.
Mother-in-law,
Just saying. I know the law.
Don't play with me,
this
Don't
video is
even
going to prove to
try.
y'all
biatch.
how much I
Much I
really
love my husband.
do love my husband.
How
That's the
much I
get out the
really love.
Listen
car
closely.
personality.
I won't
Get
have
out
much
the
to
Get out
say.
the
get in the
car.
This
car.
voicemail that I
No,
just
get
left
in
my
the car.
husband 10 minutes ago
I
is
love
going
your
to stay
makeup.
though.
Wait a
Thank you.
minute. Wait a
Yes,
fucking hold a fucking minute.
beautiful.
Wait a
Yes,
minute.
gorgeous.
Wait a minute. If you didn't know,
Look at that.
I
Oh,
just I just gotta say, okay,
you gonna put
this
me
is a
on?
this is a woman who doesn't have to worry about a man sitting next to her watching tank videos.
Nope. Look at him.
Ready to go. Okay, because
Look at
she showed up for y'all tonight. She showed up for
I
y'all
just
tonight.
put
So I'd
some
appreciate
lipstick and some
if you show up for her as
eyeshadow on.
well. I'm sure you see her Cash App. It's not mine, it's hers.
look at him.
She made me
We
Looking
do
like
that,
a
y'all.
we don't get
looking
down
like
like
I
that.
a
ain't asking
I
no
said looking
quotas
like
and
a
nothing like that over there.
goddess.
I,
Y'all
I
do what
am
y'all
I
do.
am asking you because I went to the store tonight and bought some eyeliner for the people and some lipstick. So I'm asking y'all that if you appreciate what you see with this woman who has put her effort into coming on time to sit in front of
Mm-hmm.
you and give her all as a co-host of this show, I would appreciate if you go ahead and bless her Cash App with more than $1
Amen.
because we're educated and we're upwardly mobile. We're buppies, black upwardly mobile people.
That's
Lashes
beautiful.
on point. Do you
I'm
hear
telling
me?
you.
Because you guys got to understand, for a
Thank
person
you.
to come on camera, we do a lot. And it's dangerous. I walk around the city
Mm-hmm.
hoping nobody knows who I am because of these shows. Okay,
Yeah.
so she's bringing her face, and people have done things to attack her and make her
Thank
feel like she was in
you. You
danger.
guys are so
So
sweet with your
I really
She
appreciate
is
if you
comments.
bless the co-host of the
absolutely
show. And
gorgeous.
she been here
Yes.
consistently
One.
too. Whether we talking about Jaguar or Kenny G. She been here.
Mm-hmm. One of these
Somebody
So
got
days,
y'all,
y'all.
Beyonce
I'm
as
a
they
one of these days.
friend, honey.
you gonna bring it to
And so
us,
one of
Dr.
these.
Shauna?
Oh yeah, one of these that when I get up out of here and one of these days I'm gonna flex on y'all real quick, just for the
Listen,
one
but
time, for the one
I'm just saying, y'all don't see what some of y'all don't know is I asked Taylor to be the co-host of this show, and she took it seriously.
I
time.
sure
And
did.
I said, if you ever don't want to come up, I don't want you to feel pressured to come up just because you here. You could be in the bushes, you could be in the chat, because I go on a lot of people's panels and just joke in the chat the whole time. But she took it seriously. She started sending me content when I was on my sick bed, making sure I
Yeah.
stayed abreast of what was going on. And look at her. Look at her.
I'm
Y'all don't
telling
know
you.
I
y'all don't
didn't
remember.
have to.
Girl, I know you bad like that. I'm just saying.
Right.
I'm just saying,
Yeah. Well,
because you don't have to. You don't
thank
have to, and I
you.
really
I
and we
appreciate it.
really appreciate it. So I want to say it before I forget to say it because it's so important to say it. It is so important. You and I don't think Miss Taylor feels like because she's sitting up here she ever got to agree with me because she comes with some perspective that allows us to see things in a completely different way, and that's why she's here. Okay, she takes time out of her Saturday evening to be here, and we only
I
gonna be
like
here
being
for
here.
two
It's
more
fun.
hours. I might leave it to you and go hang out.
Where you? Okay, we need to get to the content, but we do
Let's
need
get
to
to it.
see where
Come
you
on.
Mhm.
going. Okay,
Here's what we got.
what we got here? Thank you, Erica.
She said the shoulder
You
shimmy.
need to check your messages.
So this is a
Now
voicemail
isn't the
she's
time to
leaving her
be getting
husband.
sloppy and lazy, Joe. You gotta get on your best foot. You're in for a hell of a fight. This internet shit. You know what it's like. You know what it did to me?
It's hard to
I'm gonna
understand what she's saying, and that's why I leave this content in the breakdown playlist so you guys can watch it before or after the show. But she's calling Gerald, and she's thank you, beautiful LaFay. I appreciate that compliment. She's calling Gerald, and she's supposedly giving him some advice. Okay, now mind you, this is a man who she put a gun to his head 2 months ago and told him she no longer. Excuse me. She put a GUN. Miss Taylor's training me. She's giving me media
Mm-hmm.
training on what to say and what not to say, and I telepathically heard you just now.
I
Uh,
was just about to say it. Yeah.
Yep, I got your message. But she put a GU into his head and said, "I no longer need you." But now she's calling him. A couple days ago, she was celebrating him getting beat up, and now she's calling him to give him advice.
Say something
Okay,
to
Mm.
you,
okay.
and I'm not recording this. This is between us.
I changed my mind after I
I think
heard
your
it.
mother
Now
is
she
fine.
told him this is not live recorded. It's between us. And then she said she
Mm.
changed her mind. But this is somebody she made vows with. I don't get that.
She looks faded right here.
Yeah, she does. That's what Tiff said.
She was high and
Like
drinking.
super faded.
You know, Salt Shaker, Night and Day made a comment on this channel and asked me to invite them on the show,
Is
which I
that
think is,
right?
and
They so
they asked me to invite them to ask them some questions. So I said, well, I would love for you to come on to break down with me, to come on here and break down her
What?
bullshit. Call her bullshit out right along with me. If we're gonna meet on my show called Breakdown, that's what we're gonna do. I don't have questions. This isn't an interview show, is it?
No,
exactly.
This
not
is not
really.
when
No, it's a
Goomba came on this
perspective.
show.
It's
When Goomba came on
perspective
this
and
show, we broke him
opinions.
down. Yeah. This is not the show where I bring somebody on to give a media trained interview to promote their channel. No. If you come on here with me, you come in here to play. You come in here to work, just like we working. So you're not gonna
And
come
see,
on here
that's
and
what they
tell
won't
me
do.
about Jaguar. You're gonna come in here and break her shit down right along with us. Call the shit out. I'm still
I'm
waiting for a response.
confused.
That's what they
I'm
won't
waiting
do.
for
They
What
a
the
will.
fuck
They
response.
they
will.
want to come over
They
here
will.
for? Cause we popping
Exactly.
on Saturday.
They will never
Because we have
hold her accountable.
because I personally, Delacremedela, not necessarily anyone else on this panel, because I don't want to put that on them, but I think they're part of the problem as much as King Payne and Sean Davy
Now
Way.
say what you gotta
They
say.
are.
I believe they've given her a platform and they don't call out her bullshit. So I believe
I,
I know that they're in business contractually.
I
So I
literally
have a
just.
problem with that.
I
I
don't think
literally
it.
just made that comment to them maybe like an hour ago. I was like, you all never hold her accountable for nothing she does, ever.
I'm glad you said it
And
because I
guess
have
what
a
happened to me?
the
I
bullshit.
was
It's a
blocked right after that.
because it's the they still
You
in
were
their
blocked.
bag and
You
they
were
not
Yeah,
seeing.
blocked.
I was
Yeah,
blocked
they're
right after
not
that.
seeing the seriousness of what's going on here.
Mm-mm.
Well, you know, the thing is, like, don't come on my channel and invite yourself, and you're not ready to
Right.
do what I do.
That's weird. They gotta,
Mhm.
but you know what? They've been getting cussed the f out. Let me
They
I
have
just say
been.
that too. They've been
because
getting
you
they've
know
been getting served in their chats. You know
because
that?
you know
Mhm.
what you guys have done. You guys have made it okay to criticize the content creator again.
Yeah.
You guys have given permission to people to think,
Yep.
Yeah,
To
to
think
say,
what they
hey,
already thinking.
even me. You guys correct me in the comments. You get me straight in the comments. You give me your opinion, and whether I like it or not, I receive it because it's yours.
right.
Yep.
You know, people want to they want to play in the sand. There's a difference. When okay, let me say this: when we were shutting shit down in Charlotte, we did not allow the news to videotape us or take
Hmm.
pictures of. We were taking their cameras. We were shutting. If you're not gonna get out here and fight with us, what you doing? We're not monkeys in a zoo. You're not gonna
Right.
sit here and take pictures of us and then sell them to the police. What you're
Right.
gonna do is come out here and fight. So
That's
we were
right.
stopping cars. We were stopping trucks
Mhm.
in the middle of the highway saying, you either gonna get out here and fight these police with us or you ain't going nowhere. My daughter's father shut the highway down for 9 hours. You
That's
can't
what's
Right.
get here.
up.
When it comes to some things, you can't just spectate.
No.
Exactly.
You stand 10 toes down on it. That's what
And
stand
it's
10 toes is.
and it's funny because Nikki came into their chat and immediately
Well, Nikki
everybody.
been running through a lot of chats here
Yeah,
That's why
no,
I
lately.
don't
no,
talk.
but
That's why I'm not
when
talking
she,
about it. She's an attention
yeah,
whore.
but when she came into their chat, they immediately girl, why you doing this and stay out their marriage? And so before I got blocked for the second time, I said, but when Jaguar was cheating on her husband initially, y'all didn't say nothing about that. But now that this man then moved on and is moving on, she's a homewrecker. She's the problem. And I said, see, this is what I'm saying. Y'all never hold her accountable. And Nikki said, well, she said something about my kids, and I didn't appreciate that. So then they
So,
said, right. So then,
so
but see,
I
But
said
let's
something about her kids, and
right,
but everybody
but
has it. But
but see,
Naders,
but see.
speaking on that, okay, you guys
sorry,
know that
Shauna.
Oh no, go ahead.
Tokyo hit the blue couch, right? She hit the blue
Mm-hmm.
couch within the last few days. She also was on a radio show in Dallas, right? She has
I got
not
some.
linked up with Jag.
I
They
got
are
some
on
new.
the
I got some.
outs.
Yeah, I got something
They
about
are on
that
the
too. But we'll
outs,
wait.
But
right?
Yeah.
Jag been in jail
Mm-hmm.
all week, so
But
like,
guess who got her the gig at the radio show?
of course, Jaguar.
Nope.
Who?
Nope.
Night,
It wasn't that.
the other guys, the blue couch, those dudes.
Oh, but those are
Real life.
Jag's business partners as well. They're all in business together.
Well,
They're
she's
they're
supposedly
they're
mad
not
at them.
anymore.
She's talking
They're
about
they're not
she
anymore.
took all her content from them and
And I
this,
know
that,
about
and
that
the
too.
other.
They're
She
not
mad at
anymore.
them, child,
Yeah.
because they did an interview with Goomba and they premiered it and she was trying to come up in the chat and they blocked her, so she is highly pissed off.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
blocked me too.
Yeah.
They blocked me too. I've never
I don't
seen
be
where
watching that shit,
Entertainment
honestly.
Tonight would block a person who doesn't like Janet Jackson. Like you'll never see
Right.
that.
Mm-hmm.
It was funny because they were like, anybody that's in this chat, all of y'all got these opinions. Nobody in here has anything personal with Jag. So I commented, I said, excuse me, I have something personal with her. I said, so
So
when
you
I
can't have
say
an
something
opinion
about
because you don't know her. She put herself on
exactly
camera.
Now,
somebody
who
else
are you
said that.
talking about? Are you talking about
Uh
Night and Day? Or are you
like
talking
yeah,
about the
Real
light,
life.
no,
the blue
no,
couch?
night and day. No, night and day.
Oh,
Excuse my
okay.
ass.
They were
I
they
gotta
were
get
like
my life.
they
Big
were
old
like,
booty.
they were like,
Man, girl, them.
you all don't they were like, you don't have an opinion. If you don't have a personal thing to say about
That
her,
doesn't
then
even
why
make
are y'all worried
sense.
about it?
So
And
why did
somebody
they
else
bring
said,
her to the platform if they don't want you want people to engage in your comments? That's what draws
eh,
people to your
Well,
channel.
it's
eh,
alleged that supposedly they're from Philadelphia, and I guess she goes back with them or something like that. I don't know if
mm-hmm.
you guys know. They had
They smoke
their
the same crack pipe.
cartoons rolling on Scamadelphia or whatnot, so they had some
Yep,
Yeah,
type of
yep.
contract with her. And if you notice,
I told you.
all of their blue couchers lately have been aligned with Jag. I thought
That's what
Sam was gonna be
I
hitting the
told you.
motherfucker last night or
I
something.
said
Everybody she know been on it.
she owed
And,
them. She promised 6 Legina episodes. Legina got on there and rambled for 4.5 hours, and they weren't gonna do that shit again. So
You talking
and
about
also,
Jag
her
had to
six?
come through. Jag came
Yeah,
through with Velvet, Tokyo Tony, 2 more
they
Tokyo
came
Tony.
oh
through.
Lord,
Watch it come up to 6. Watch it equal 5. Watch it
and
equal
it's
5
funny.
episodes.
No,
Well,
it's
they
funny
added an
because they
extra
won't.
Goomba
She, so
interview
she,
yesterday.
no, no, but
Yep,
she won't tell anybody is that when Orlando Brown was there, they had to ban her from the studio. She tried to get in the studio when he was there, and they kept
I
telling
heard
her,
about that.
no, yeah, I know, I got
I heard
information
about
about that
that.
too. They banned her from the studio when he was there. They was like, look, you need to go. Now you notice when Tokyo was being interviewed, she wasn't in the studio at all.
She was in jail.
Right. But and I mean not the Blue Couch, but the radio station.
You know what? Do
When
She
she
you
was
went
in
to the
think?
radio,
jail.
wait,
Okay,
well, hold
let me
on,
say something. Let
wait.
me say something. Let me say
Oh,
something.
go
Wait,
ahead,
let
go
me
ahead,
say
go
something.
ahead.
Let me say something. I wanted to show you guys, and I haven't been able to put the video together, that Jaguar knows when she's getting arrested what she's doing. Okay.
Yep.
I
Mm-hmm.
do believe that she knows exactly what she's doing. I've said that before for many
Yep.
reasons, but I do believe that she might have gotten herself arrested to pull the shine off of Tokyo Tony.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, she
Because
did.
that's what bitches do. That's what
And
bitches
see
do.
when real life
Woo!
set her up with the Dallas radio stations that she was on here, when they set her up with that, She was trying to call up there and tell them, I didn't say you all could interview her. And her and Tokyo had an argument that argument transpired then. That's why Tokyo was walking around Dallas by herself, and she went to Big T and some other places, stuff like that, by herself. And people were asking her like, "Where's your girl?" And she like, I don't know. I'm not talking to her. Yeah, Tokyo spent like a day or two here without Jag. But yeah,
Y'all see these two different people on the screen?
Yeah,
These
we
these
talked
two
about
different
that
people.
last week. Last week.
Let's go ahead, y'all. I really honestly think she did
And
that
they
to take
cooked
the
up
shine
this
off of her
scheme.
friend.
she did.
She that type of
Yep.
bitch.
Yep.
She
To
did.
part
And
to
I
go
think
on.
she
She
fell
thought she
for
was
it.
going 50-150, but she caught her
But I also
charge.
think you're smart enough to know that it's possible. Know that bitch don't like you.
She
She
called his
don't like
mama
All
a
it.
she's doing
bitch.
is using us
She called his mama a
for a come
bitch.
up.
Wait a
Mhm.
Then
minute.
ran
What?
around and told everybody you
She
got
called.
herpes,
She talking about his mama.
making you totally
Herpes.
fucking untouchable and shit don't work out between you and her.
And it won't.
You gonna wear that shit like Usher now. It's everywhere. That's all anybody's talking about.
Don't nobody care
Who
about
don't
Usher having
want
herpes no more.
you to have nobody
Just don't fuck with him.
but them?
She'll
Your
still
mama,
fuck him with the package and all.
She would, because she gave
your
it to
mother's
him
a nurse.
allegedly.
Exactly. She gave it to him.
She know all about STDs. She planted that shit in Nikki's head to make you untouchable because she wants you all to herself.
Of
She
course
don't
she
want to share
does.
you with nobody. The only reason you ain't at a house right now is because your fake daddy don't want you there.
Child.
Because if it wasn't a problem for Jill, she begged you to come back. And you know that. I'm telling you, your mother set the full thing up. She staged the full thing so she could regain control over you.
That's all she wants, baby, is
You know
control
what that
over
woman
you.
Oh,
does
now
to you.
he's
You know
baby.
she the one
Now
that
he's
molested
baby.
you. You know that's the
And let me say this before she gets into it. She's about to speak very graphically about what she alleges happened between Goomba and his mother sexually. So I do just want to
Yeah.
issue a disclaimer. Um, this is not for children, okay? And this is not a no judgment zone, and a trigger warning with compassion, okay?
reason why you don't remember your teenage years. You know that's the reason why you can't stop acting like a teenager. Because when you get stuck emotionally in that space, that's the space where you were violated. I'm telling you right now, I know you and your mother have had relations.
So what is her excuse?
She always got a damn diagnosis for that man.
What's her
Every
excuse?
single day, she got a full diagnosis for Goomba and
Every
Nikki.
And it's
And
every
always
she,
her shit.
I mean, the
Always her
obsession
shit.
is at an all new high.
Girl,
Goddamn.
listen, and I have been obsessed over a man, but not to this. If you don't want me, you don't want me.
I mean, is she sniffing the
exactly.
gray sweatshirt every night or what? You know what I'm saying?
It's
For the love of Goomba,
it.
is
But
she
no, see,
sniffing
this is a
the car
narcissist.
seat? For the love of Goomba, at this
This is
point,
the
I mean,
narcissist,
goddamn.
Shauna. You said
This
it.
is a
Go forth,
this is a
Shauna.
narcissist. This is a
Yep.
Of
narcissist.
course.
Everybody is seeing classic narcissistic, obsessive, compulsive behavior, and this is the
Mhm.
kind of person you have to watch out
Malignant.
for because she
Yep.
will become violent. She'll become very
That
violent, and
I
she
was
already
gonna
did it.
bring that up too.
She already did it on one video. She started yelling at these people's kids on the video, telling
Yesterday.
Did you
them,
see it?
right. And I'm like, you
You
yelling
told him
at
what?
children.
What she say?
She was recording a live. I think it was yesterday, and she was outside, and these kids were in there, and she's yelling at these kids like, I'm in the middle of something. Y'all need to shut the hell up.
I'm
I don't care. And I'm
working.
like,
Talking
yeah.
about she
And
was
I'm
working,
like,
girl.
On what?
yes. But
She said she was
she
doing
was
a
recording a
YouTube
video about
live.
Gerald. Yeah, she was recording a video
There
about
are no.
Goombas and Nick.
Let me explain why there's no mug shots. Okay. Excuse me. I'm sorry, guys, to interrupt you, but I've answered this question a few times this week, so I want to say it again. I've actually talked to the police myself. Um, I know
Ooh.
for a fact that she was arrested. I know for a fact that she was released. I've talked to the police both times, all the times, okay? But
Mm,
her charges keep getting reduced to tickets, and you don't get booked for a ticket.
that's what I
No,
thought.
That's what
but
it
She
is.
just got
it's
she
So
just
they're
basically
keeping her in
got
jail all
detained and
night.
let go.
They're keeping her in jail all night,
yeah,
and then the next morning she's going to court, and the judge is reducing it to a ticket. Right now, there's only about $1,000 worth of tickets: two for disorderly
yeah,
conduct, one from this time, the other from the DeSoto time, and then one for possession
mhm,
of drug paraphernalia, which could have been just something as simple as a
A
cartridge.
roach. Yeah, something like
Yeah, it
right,
could
that.
have been an empty bag. Like I heard one of the ladies told me it could have been an empty bag. It could have been, and I could tell she had answered this question all night because the way she said it, she said it could have been an empty bag with marijuana residue in it. And marijuana, unfortunately, is still illegal in Texas, which is retarded. Fucking retarded.
yeah.
That doesn't even
But
make sense.
But
the thing is,
her mission at the mayor's office was to go report Bobby and them for the weed with the fentanyl, and
Yep,
you got weed on you.
or
Make that make
something.
sense?
Oh, they said it
How
was her
dope can you
grinder.
uh,
be?
If her grinder had
but
residue in it,
she,
then yeah. Hmm.
but that's where she was getting her weed and stuff from. That was her spot until she
Yeah,
And
did
she
all
Shauna,
got
that
cut off.
bullshit with her.
and
That's
Shauna,
that's that's
since
a
you're
whole,
here,
yeah.
since you're
Hmm.
here, if you don't mind, if you do mind, then stop me. I want to pivot back to the car because she was angry with the
Okay.
police. She said they had no legal right to go in her car. Did they have a legal right to go in her car, Shauna?
Yes.
Yes, they did.
Yes, they
They
did.
absolutely did. And see,
Now
nobody
what?
knows this
Now
but me
what?
and Shauna. So if anybody talks to you
Right.
about this car situation, they lying. Because this is just me and Shauna. This
Exactly.
is our secret.
Exactly.
This is
Because
our
right,
secret.
we were on the phone. Yeah, we were on the
Yeah.
phone. I,
Yep.
me and her were the only ones on the phone talking to them. So
To the
I don't hear
police
nobody saying
about
that.
the car.
Right.
Hmm. Hmm. And I said it
Yeah.
when I did my video this week. I said, and I'll say it again, the reason why the police had a legal right to breach her vehicle. Number one, it was in their parking lot, and she had been arrested.
Hmm.
Number two, because of her behavior, there were two people that had been with her up until that moment.
Yeah.
One's whereabouts was known, the other one was
Yeah.
unknown. And the danger was
Hmm.
that she was in that car, willingly or
Exactly.
unwillingly. So the police were contacted and asked to open the vehicle to make sure there were no bodies in the car. Because when you're dealing with a fucking
Exactly.
crackhead, you can't put no limits on what might happen.
Nope.
So the police did have a
Just like,
legal
yeah.
right. Hey, Dr. Cindy, the police did have a legal right to breach the car because of the danger that Jacqueline Suzette Wright brought to the situation.
Exactly.
And they
This
found a
shit
gun
So.
so
under her
real.
seat. When they went in that car that night that we called the police,
Hmm.
they found a gun under the seat, and they impounded the car and kept her gun.
Yep. And
So if
that's
she
what she
want to know
went to
what
take.
happened to
Her
her
gun,
gun, that's what
her
happened. If
gun,
she
her
want to know
brass
why,
knuckles, and that knife.
yep. If she wants to know
So
why the police went in her car, that's why. Because she's dangerous and
That's why they
unpredictable.
went in her car.
so was her
Yep.
car
That's why.
her
Fuck
gun?
you, hoe. If you got a problem with it, come see me.
So was the gun taken under the pretense that she's mentally ill because you can't be around said weapons?
No, that wasn't her gun.
It
No,
wasn't her gun. They
that
No,
said
wasn't
it
her.
was her
No,
gun.
that wasn't her gun.
that was Goomba's gun.
No. That wasn't her gun. That was his gun. Now the
Hmm.
knife and the brass knuckles. They said, well, they just said it was all his because it was a weapon. She's not supposed to be handling any kind of weapon.
Right.
So, yeah, but they've had that gun, the brass knuckles, and the knife that she used to threaten my kids with, that everybody saw.
So
They've had
I'm
that
looking
since
at
she
some
got locked up the
notes.
first time.
Now,
Okay,
Miss
so on the
Nader's
31st, she sent him a cash app request for $650, talking about he owed her $650 for a gun.
No,
I'm
that
sorry,
no,
for a
that was
pow
just
pow.
no. That's just her trying to get him to contact her. That's all that was. It was nothing about that's everything. Every time
Child.
she makes contact with him, it's just to get him to respond back. her get
Yep.
him or Nikki to respond back.
Just
That's
like that
why it
dude I
was
keep telling
canceled and
y'all,
everything else.
Alvin Purvis, that calls me every Saturday night. If I answer Alvin Purvis's call right now and say, "What's up, Al?" He be like, "Nothing." Nigga, what the fuck you call me for?
Mhm.
That's Al
Yeah.
Purvis. I will ignore it. I've been ignoring that nigga's call since Jesus rose because he don't want nothing. And if I
Mhm.
try to keep in contact with him, he'll be hard to find. Some
Yes.
people like that. You got to know a
And see
Scorpio when
that.
you come around one.
And yeah. And see that report, that call, Della, that we had, it actually panned out to something else. I'll get into that later, but it ended up panning out to, well, two major things.
Can you put it in the
And
chat in the background,
it's part. Yeah, I put it in
or
the
is that
back chat
something you can
because
share
it's part of the
publicly?
Yeah, because
reason.
we don't really want to let out
Well,
too much information if it's
okay,
gonna ruin
Hmm.
yeah.
something or investigation or whatnot.
Well,
Yeah.
no. I can say it because Jaguar said it herself. Um,
Okay.
I'll say this part, and I'll put the rest in the back. Is to do with the eviction. I'll say that,
Okay.
but
Okay.
I'll put it back here so that y'all can see what I'm talking about. But it is to
Okay.
do with the eviction.
Excuse me. I wanna respond, Dr. Naders. I keep calling you Dr. Naders, doctor, because it's coming. You on your way to your doctorate. Anyway, I have a
Congratulations,
I
Dr.
have the
Nader.
ability to see, and I know that Dr. Nader should be doctor, and so I'm just calling that thing like I see it. Anyway, had mentioned Dr. Natters had mentioned that it's possible that Jaguar must be an informant. Now, I will tell you that I have worked with people who got arrested just to go in and share their information. They would get
Yeah.
arrested, like we'd be out doing a rally, and all of a sudden the police would surround them and take them. And we go to the
Mhm.
police station and stand outside and sing and shit all night.
And they get
And then
right out.
they come right on out looking like they've been eaten.
Mm,
And I was like, "Oh, you work for them. Oh, you work for
mm.
them." Come to find out they were on the ACLU payroll.
What?
Mhm.
Hmm. They were getting
Wow.
paid to be out there. We weren't. We were risking our lives. This was their job.
Mm.
They worked for Hillary Clinton.
Right. I was about to say they're working for the government.
That's what I just said.
Child.
So it is quite possible. I mean, we found out through Tariq Nasheed that Jaja Ali had a huge case that just went away. And then she came out as Jaja Ali. When you first knew her, I think her name is Bridget, something like that. She was a very t-shirt, straight hair and a ponytail, jeans, kind of girl, Gucci, kind of girl. And then she disappeared for 10 years and came back, nappy hair, head wrapped up, dressed like a goddess. She was probably
Mm.
most likely coming in to inform
Who
Wow.
because
is
her
she?
case just. Zaja Ali, well, we shut her down a few years ago when it was obvious she was stealing because she was
Oh.
having retreats and not showing up. So
Oh,
we had to
okay.
go ahead and shut her down. Well, she had started getting real popular. I was following her real heavy. She was going to Charlotte all the time and speaking about nothing. She wasn't saying shit when she get up and stand up before people. But she had a really huge following, and it's thought that she might have been an informant.
Wow.
Hmm.
You
So
never know.
yep, yep. But let this play a little bit more.
I
Yes.
know
Yes,
she's raped
please.
you. No, Mama, please don't touch me like that no more. Please, Mama, no, don't touch me like that no more.
I'm gonna mute us
Or
He
for a
used to
minute.
say that to
fucking
me at night when he was sleeping, having
some
night
other
terrors.
bitch. Please do not destroy your life for that bitch.
He calling her
That's
mama.
not
She
her
calling his mama
mother.
a bitch.
That's your abuser. To replay your message, press 1. To delete and re-record your message, press 3. For delivery options,
I
press
unmuted
Stockholm
4.
us.
syndrome is a
To
bitch,
send a
yo.
fax, press 6. To cancel it, to mark urgent, press 1.
She wants him to have
Message
Stockholm
marked
syndrome.
urgent. To replay,
Stockholm syndrome is a bitch.
your message has been sent. Thank you for calling. Goodbye.
It's a bitch.
Shauna, you got a buzz on your line somewhere.
Oh,
It's a
hold on.
buzz.
That's
Is that a
probably,
fan?
huh?
Is that a fan?
That might be the machines. You want me to drop out and come back in?
Yeah, let me let you reconnect.
Okay, I'll drop out and
Okay.
I'll come right back. Okay.
Okay.
All
When I
right.
went through and muted us, yeah, that was it. Okay. All right. Hold on. Let
See,
that play a little bit.
what happens in Stockholm Syndrome
Now
is
she an
that the
expert on
abuser,
that.
the captor, convinces the person that they're holding hostage that they love them, that they're there
She
for them.
been watching,
Do
It's
you see
sick
what
when it
she's
happens in
doing? She been
families.
watching us. She been watching us.
girl.
And whoever else that is, it's been exposing narcissists.
I don't know how many times I got hooked in the jaw, elbowed in the ribs, choked.
Oh my
When my
goodness,
husband would have night terrors,
This woman.
we would be laying in bed, husband and wife,
Jack, you look
Hardly.
angry, bitch.
and I
Hardly.
would
Right.
roll over
She looked
him,
high too.
grab his underbelly, and
She didn't.
Angry and
She didn't
faded.
say. She didn't say his underbelly. She didn't say I grabbed him around his waist. I think I hugged him. I was the big spoon. She said I grabbed his underbelly.
Oh my goodness
Well,
gracious
that's
me.
her way of saying he ain't got no dick.
Girl, that's a way for her to play with words and try and sound important
She
with
grabbed
her
his
dumb
fupa.
ass.
She grabbed Goomba's fupa. I said it wasn't gonna be nothing funny on this video, but when I heard that the first time, it threw me off. I was like, "His underbelly. Is this
What did
like?"
she do? Squeeze it?
I mean, I don't know. Would he go? Hee.
Like the Snuggles bear? The
Wait, how are your
fuck?
dogs so quiet tonight,
They sleep.
girl? That's a gift.
Don't mention them. So I'm about to try and eat and they gonna
Like
get up.
Mustafa.
Mustafa, get in the car.
and fuck.
You see these fake tears?
He would say,
Ain't no tears.
"No,
Not a
mommy,
drop.
please don't touch me like that. Please don't touch me no more."
Girl, I know this ain't your Dear John letter.
To be a
Right.
wife and to
Not
touch
dear
your
John.
husband
Dear John
who
audio
knows your
shit.
touch,
Oh my God.
you know? What?
This motherfucker
4
is off the
years
chain.
and change married.
Absolutely.
And at this point in time, we've only spent 40 days apart. There's no way in the world he should ever be startled by my touch in sleep.
Well,
Girl,
Jaguar, you are boorish. What are we talking about?
One night
I mean,
I
you
grabbed
threaten everybody
him
you know.
intimately
You are boorish as fuck.
He
and he
do have
fucking just rolled over
PTSD,
like a
so you
robot.
say allegedly.
I mean, for the
Started
war he
choking
fought
me.
that we don't know about,
And I had to snap him out of it.
snap him out of it.
Ciao.
I done took a
So
whole
why'd
lot of
you
ass
stay
whoopings
with
for
him?
Charlotte.
Why'd you stay with him? You let that person
You're a
go.
fucking monster, bitch.
Oh, she's the monster.
You raped
Okay.
your son.
Oh my God.
You fucked with his head. You played
So what she
He
did was
talking to
with
Charlotte.
his spine.
she talking to the mother-in-law, yes.
Oh
Now,
my
mind you, her
gosh.
friend King Payne didn't know who Charlotte was, but all of us do. That's crazy to me.
You're a fucking monster, bitch.
This is the same nigga right here. This the same nigga right here. In just a few minutes.
Oh shit.
Y'all all right?
Oh no, I was putting my stuff in the mic, my food in the mic. I'm sorry.
And it sounded like it was hot. You're like, oh shit.
No, no, I almost dropped it.
Destroyed
Listening to what
and
you were
ruined
saying.
a very
Look.
Proceed.
beautiful human
It's half a
being.
crazy. It ain't no tears and she's sniffling.
And now
Y'all,
She
this
too
you
woman,
mad
want
to
to sit
cry.
back and watch the
it's
world
an inner
attack
cry.
him
It's an inner cry.
and say all kinds of shit about him,
Child,
and you have not come out
All kinds
publicly
of
to
shit
say not
about
one fucking
him.
thing,
she
Charlotte
look like
Wright
a fucking ram
Johnson.
right now. About to ram her
I
way
You're
out
not
of
mean,
the
spoken up for
fucking
your son once.
bullpit.
Matter of fact,
you
nobody
Don't
in
she?
raised
your
three
fucking
hundred
family
and
had because
ninety-four
y'all
dollars last
fucking
week and
know
didn't buy no
about
lip
it.
gloss. I'm still having a problem with that. It's a misappropriation of funds.
She got her hair braided
Some
and her
more than
nails
others.
did. Everything did.
She got her hair braided and it still ain't
I
done.
put up with
How
all
you
the
get your hair
abuse that
braided
I
and
put
keep it
up with in
wrapped up
my
like that?
marriage because my husband is a sexual
Well,
assault victim
And here's the
who was
question that I
raped and
have.
molested.
How many times have you heard Jaguar Wright say, "That's not my story to tell"?
never.
Oh, I have. When she don't know, when she can't make up a lie good enough, she'll say, "Well, that's not my story to tell."
But I'm sure when she go read up or hear anything, she tell whatever she thinks she know.
Right.
That's what got her in trouble with the raid and the Goomba getting jumped bullshit.
Man, she thought she had something there. She was
She was
celebrating that.
so happy. Oh my
She was so.
goodness.
Oh, we gonna look at that in just a minute. In just a minute, we gonna look at that. In just a
That's when
minute,
I knew that she got some type of demon in her. Like,
y'all. We talking about like 12 different personalities in a week.
yep.
And then Angela, what is? How is this normal, honey? You came here to get rescued, and this woman has been nothing. What has she added to your life since the day you finally met her in Texas after having talked to her for 3 months on TikTok?
Oh, but the update on Gina, that
Gina,
motherfucker, she just as unhinged on these YouTube streets as her ass.
she done got
She on
balls
there
all of a
talking about
sudden,
she pregnant by Drake. She
and
did
he
an
took the baby.
interview. She did an interview last week and got degraded. Basically, the guy was asking her questions and tore her ass up. And she was looking, her eyes was watering up. Jaguar was whispering in her ear to tell her the answers because it was questions that was being asked
Did you
about.
know she didn't know about the governess?
No.
I said that woman is keeping her
Mm-mm.
from the internet. Everybody else know about the government. Angela was like, "Who?" The first time she heard about it was the day Jag got arrested this week. She
Okay.
had no idea.
Because we gotta go, that's why I'm dropping facts in between real quick.
Yes,
Did you
ma'am.
see when Tokyo got a hold to Legina when Legina reported that Jag got arrested at the mayor's office?
She tried to talk to her, but Tokyo got too much loyalty to Jaguar to come out and tell the fucking truth.
Right, but Tokyo and that girl was telling her that she need to get her shit and go on and go back home. She do
Yeah.
not need to be there with Jaguar.
But y'all, that's the same slow ass girl who was telling us to give money to Tokyo Tony. So how do you
Girl, right, right. And
look like a
but
member
did
of
you see the
Sesame
double
Street?
cross? And
Yeah, I
Legina
do.
don't really have no loyalty to Jaguar. She's just trying to, I believe,
Get
stay out
hers.
there and get
She trying to
herself.
stay away from
Yeah,
Detroit.
she's trying to get herself as stable as possible. But Jaguar is basically a fly flying over her soup, if you will.
Did did you feel like Legina had any emotional affect or emotional expression when Jaguar got arrested this week?
No emotional blunder whatsoever.
Not a drop. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
they said it might have something about drugs, so we got to watch out for that. Yeah, she got arrested.
Yeah,
It
but
wasn't.
but yeah, they were talking to her, and it was like Tokyo was trying to talk to her
They were
like
trying.
big auntie, niece
Yep.
type of style or
She was like, at this
whatever.
point, all I can do is tell you. She know her friend
Yeah,
ain't
she
shit.
was like trying to protect her from the chat and the comments or whatever, was really like trying to tell her like, bitch, while I got you right here in my face,
Right.
fuck Jaguar, like you see what's going on here. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I understand what you think you're going through or whatnot. Good luck with all that or whatever. But like basically told her you need to stop what you doing and you need to go back home or get away from Jaguar as soon as possible. And she was looking like she was, confused. I'm like, child.
And the thing is, like, I'm sitting here like, this girl, when are you gonna get it? Like, how she was like, yeah, because she said that she runs Jaguar's errands. Is that not forced labor?
But I
My
was
job,
gonna ask you about
she was like,
that.
me and Sam get the groceries. Me and Sam go to the grocery store. We get the groceries. I run Jaguar's errands. That's what she said. So, like, bitch, what are you now? Her assistant for free? Because you ain't saying, because Solar said in order for there to be, no, Goomba said in order for there to be an internship, there had to be paperwork. But I don't understand how an internship is legal without there being some type of compensation. Not saying I've never done one that way, but at some point
Hmm.
I cut that shit off. Like, give me gas money or something.
Well,
So
you
if you,
guys, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, if she's running Jaguar, if that's why she paid to get the car out. That's if she's running the errand, she's driving the car.
Right, right. But you guys know that Toke is still mad at Jaguar behind her having to send them some money because she left Sam and the mother inside the grocery store. They
Without
was
enough
basically,
money.
yeah, they didn't have enough money, and Tokyo sent them money, and they was fucking around, I guess, doing the interview or whatnot, probably on OKP channel or something. And she was highly pissed off. Like, you don't do your mother like that, and that's why she felt like Legina is infringing, on what matters. Like that bullshit could have waited. They could have went in the store and got in and out. It was for adults.
For adults who, oh Jesus, I'm gonna start a whole show called Life Without a GED.
Okay, I'm looking at some of the chat. Somebody said that Tokyo
To
is
buy
scared of
his mother
Jaguar.
shark.
I
I don't
think
think
she's
so.
scared. She's scared of the promised connections that Jaguar has for her. But as you see, she got her ass on that blue couch twice, and she also got a radio interview. And ain't no telling what else they got lined up for, because they gonna be petty since Jaguar is dragging them.
I don't think Tokyo's scared of Jaguar. I honestly
I don't
think
think
Tokyo
so
has
either.
more street connections than Jaguar. I honestly think Tokyo got more hitters. If you talking about somebody with shooters, Tokyo has been out here for a long time before Jaguar.
Yeah,
Tokyo's porn tape is older than Jaguar's career. So
that's a fact.
I mean, Tokyo was famous when her daughter became famous in that era, in that
In
little sector.
Washington D.C., correct?
And in Hollywood, and in Hollywood.
I
Um,
believe
so
it.
I do believe that if Tokyo really need to call some shots, she could. Yeah, I don't think there's. I think that she has a soft spot for Jaguar because they both raggedy bitches, just like all them other raggedy bitches who come in here telling us, well, there's something wrong with us because we talk about Jaguar. Like all them raggedy bitches got a soft spot for each other.
Yeah,
They do. They share packs of diapers.
nah.
They do. They share SpongeBob recipes and shit.
This
Con
coupon
artist
about to
tricks.
expire. I got for you, Jaguar.
They share con artist tips and tricks.
You print it out
Hold
on my
on.
CVS receipt.
Oh shit! Did you read the back chat?
Let me see.
I want to say something, and I want to say it allegedly. Okay, I'm gonna put it in my own words.
Oh
Allegedly,
my God.
allegedly, the reason why there was an eviction was because the main person who was able to pay for it, their government funding was restricted, most likely because of Jaguar's behavior, and it affected what the household was able to afford. It was the person that Goomba had co-signed with on the apartment, and everybody knows who that is. Um, and We'll say it this way. Allegedly, there's an investigation on Jacqueline Suzette Wright, no Johnson, for elder abuse, elder financial abuse, which is so absolutely,
Damn,
absolutely,
son.
absolutely.
Damn, son.
That should be the case. And if you want to break some motherfucking news, break that. That should
Child.
be the case. That should be the case. You're talking about a person who is under investigation with Allstate, who
Good
had
grief.
a what is that, a $14,000 bill from TSA?
16, I believe.
$16,000 for the way she showed her ass with Paw Paw.
Paw Paw.
You know what I hate? We were so into our conversation last week. I didn't hear when you said that. And when I watched the replay to edit those shorts, I was like, "Oh my god, that was so fucking funny." I didn't even hear it.
Paw Paw.
Um, But you're talking about a person who now has 3 charges with 2 different cities for drug paraphernalia and disorderly conduct. And, well, the eviction doesn't affect her legally because her name wasn't on that apartment. But you're talking
But you
about it.
know
Oh my
what?
God, man. When somebody asks you how your day is doing, and she said her life is phenomenal, T.
I know. But this is the thing, y'all. Now you running around here with your monkey throwing shit ass.
Oh,
You
shit.
you you offending people. You doing health reads, calling people no disrespect. AIDS patients and
That's not a read.
t-
That's not a read.
it's not a read at all. I
Mm-mm.
think that that is disgusting and flagrant. It has nothing to do with that said person. I just think that certain things it's
Neither
not
is being
funny. It's
gay.
not
Being gay is
comical.
not a read. Sorry to cut you
Exactly.
off.
Someone's sexuality is not a read. Also, someone's essay attack is not a read. Like,
Hmm.
you going that low, but you going low with people that got what they call time on their hands, and you running around here talking shit, and that man know your business.
Okay.
Would it be fair to say, somebody may have made some phone calls behind somebody talking about unaliving their kids, and I'm gonna just leave it at
Mm.
that.
And that's what you're supposed to do.
Mm.
You're supposed to make those kinds of phone calls. See, because here's the thing. Shut up.
Well, well,
No, I'm gonna
well.
say this. I'm gonna say this, Nikki, because I
Mm.
don't talk about Nikki because I think Nikki is just as whack as Jaguar.
Wax off,
Okay,
wax off.
I have said before, there's no way that Goomba went from Jaguar to something better without a therapist in between. Okay, I have not been impressed by Nikki one motherfucking bit. She will not be meeting me for espresso shots. Okay, I will not be having lunch with her at the Neiman Marcus Cafe. Okay, we won't be doing the jig at South Mountain. Okay, she is a raggedy
Well,
bitch just like Jaguar, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. That's my opinion.
yeah, I mean it's
She another
basically,
one.
yeah, that's that. She coming with them games. I've noticed these last few days here. You jumping up on panels and you saying your piece, but then you're contradicting yourself, which makes you look stupid.
Hmm.
You saying one thing and then meaning the other. As if it's safe to say that you have an open relationship, but then y'all calling each other babe, this nigga in your bed, like,
See what I'm
and if
saying?
that's going on, that means Jaguar do not have an income at all whatsoever. So who got to take everything is gonna be on those adults, Legina,
Hmm.
Sam, and Jaguar.
And you don't have to have sex to catch herpes from somebody. It's a skin condition.
Yeah, yeah. But
You could
the
just use the
herpes, to
bathroom after
me,
somebody with herpes and get herpes. Like you literally can.
even if he do or don't have it, how all of a sudden he got it now, Jaguar?
He had it.
Just because you saying she said he got it,
Wasn't he bleeding out
everything
his
you
ass for
say is
3 weeks?
a lie.
Girl, they all got it.
You was just
Shit.
fucking him 3 weeks ago. So what happened?
They all got it, honey.
Mm, mm,
They
mm.
all got it, honey.
Blech,
She the one that said
blech.
everybody in Hollywood got herpes, so you got out clean.
Child, when the last time she had a pap smear? I'll wait.
That's what I said. Where's her gynecologist?
She got to peel the diaper off,
I mean, you just got your hair braided and you already got your edges wrapped up.
put her legs up in them hooks.
What's going on with your? There's a lot going on. There's a lot going
I'm
on
sorry,
here.
that was my refrigerator. I said she got to peel her diaper off,
Did you say put her legs in them hooks on the
put
on the,
her
on the
legs up in
gynecologist
them
stand?
hooks.
I hate
If
that
I'm
I
thing.
gotta
lying, bitch,
go in
sue
with the
me.
flashlight. Whoa!
Like my legs up, but I'm not. Okay, okay.
Don't you be having your knees like stuck together when the doctor come in, like, you know?
Girl, it's not a happy moment.
No, it's not.
Bleeding from the booty is a symptom of a lot of things, I would
Yes,
guess.
it
Seven
is. It
blunts.
could be it's internal bleeding. It could be pancreatitis. It could be appendicitis. It could be ulceritis. Trust me, I know because I've
Not
had
the
that.
glitter. Not the glitter. That's nasty. That's nasty. I mean, sometimes from what I've been told, I don't really have a lot of research other than what I learned in high school about STDs. But from what I've been told, you can see people who have herpes and it's like little spots, like psoriasis on their skin. It's not necessarily in, private areas. Yeah, she put the strap on him. I'm guaranteeing you. He probably got exactly what I want. I can't wait, man. Sorry.
I know if they do have
It's
it,
too much.
they have cold sores a lot.
Mhm.
Not every once
Yep.
in a while, like consistently.
Yep. And big ones. GI bleed was alcohol abuse. Oh.
Mm.
Okay. She likes to wear it, the strap. Listen, I can't wait to try that shit.
They call Google a power bottle. Oh,
That's what I
they get me
said. I
started.
said that. I said he is a strong power. Well, he looked like he got a soft ass, but you know, he probably that's why he didn't want to fuck her in the ass. He was scared he would like it.
Yeah, did you see where she tried to dissect that
Naders, not nodders. Pardon me.
She
What
girl,
you tried
she
to dice her what?
crazy. She they, no, she tried to dissect that sexual
Shut up.
experience yet again, where he went up in her booty, and he was so traumatized or whatever. But it's like, so now you saying that he's a questionable DL
It
homosexual,
doesn't go
but yet
together,
you want
does
him
it?
back? Yeah, a power
But
about
have you seen her? Like she's not shapely or curvy. She's got a very square bottom.
manly truck
Very
driver,
manly.
manly.
Very truck driver. Very shotgun. Very I'm driving shotgun. Assistant truck driver. Them truck drivers you haven't let me shut up for them truck driver wives get mad at me. But no, she doesn't
We going to the gas station. Y'all get ready. We're gonna go eat.
anybody want some booty oil? Um she doesn't have the ass that would make a man want to penetrate it.
You can't tell her that.
I mean, if a man doesn't want to fuck you in the ass, yeah, I don't know what to tell you because a man will fuck anything.
Well, he said he got grossed out. Maybe her, but they don't shower. The shit probably was stinking.
A man will fuck
Probably had
this.
fecal matter flying everywhere. Ain't no telling.
A man will
Mm.
fuck this right here. Y'all go back and watch that show I did with Joe where we talked about all the things a man is willing to put his dick in. And if a man is not willing to put his dick inside his wife, in her anus,
Well, the Jamaican cook didn't want to stick his dick in her, so I mean,
he didn't
shit.
want her to cheat. He didn't even want head.
He
He didn't even want head. And then he put her out the
even tried to
restaurant.
kick her ass out.
Sure
Okay,
did.
go now. Go. Go on and go.
Wait, I knew I
Hurry
was
up
going
and
to
go.
offend somebody. I knew I was going to offend. Elaine, I love you. Elaine, Elaine said, listen, don't get, because I done seen some truck driver girls out there. Y'all look good. Don't get it twisted. Just because I drive a truck all
Oh
day,
no, ain't
don't mean I'm
nobody.
not doing my thing.
No.
We just
You
talking
can
about
bake.
Jag. We just talking about Jag, y'all.
Girl, you single?
Excuse
Y'all
me.
men see this girl right here, girl. You shoot, y'all better be trying to DM
Listen.
her. Shit.
Okay. She said, don't get it twisted, honey. I'm doing Elaine, are you also what's your other name? I know. I know. I know, because it can't be that many truck drivers that watch the show. I think it's only one
Shoot,
of
she
y'all.
considered her a frontliner,
Huh?
delivering the goods.
Heck yeah. Thank you for your service.
Hmm.
Eva said Jag has been every occupation under the sun, and I disagree wholeheartedly. I don't believe Jag has ever had an occupation. I believe she's had a lot of hustles. Because I consider there to be a
Yeah,
difference.
she know people with a lot of occupations, but she just has never been
Sequoia.
employed.
Sequoia, I know somebody I grew up with named Sequoia. Is that your name or something else? I saw that in the chat last week too. But there was somebody else who was in here one weekend. I forget what show that was. Was it about Jaguar? It might have been. And they were also a trucker. Hey Visions, happy Saturday. I hope you're out working,
Hey,
making a lot of
Dr.
money.
Irvinstein.
And Dr. Wavenstein.
I'll be glad when they
Yeah,
come up so I can know what I'm saying.
heck yeah. Cause I didn't know Miss Natters was Miss Natters until yesterday. I've been calling her Naders, cause of course
Maybe
that's not her name. So I was like, I'm gonna call it what I said.
they
Oh,
said
Sequoia,
Jaguar.
that's your name. I
Jaguar
used to
is a.
have a,
Go ahead. Go
huh?
ahead. Sorry.
No,
I'm
you
sorry. Go
go.
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I used to have a really good friend in middle school named Sequoia. She was awesome. I miss her. She had a sister named Miata who said she's had sex with R. Kelly, but we gonna keep that going. Go ahead. What?
Oh no, I was gonna bring up that comment right there. Jaguar is a professional scammer. That's what I was
That's
laughing
her
at.
occupation, but she's not good at it because she broke.
Happy birthday, Anna Carol. That was
Oh,
my
that's
mother's birthday.
right. You said it was your
Happy
birthday
birthday, all the
weekend.
Aries.
Y'all better give Anna something for her Cash App. Go ahead and put your Cash App in the chat. Hold on, let me send you something when you post it. I'm one of those kind of people, y'all. If you tell me it's your birthday, I believe you. I'll give you free cake and sing a song for you and everything.
Okay, and sometime in Transit Space said they gonna need a birthday song on the 22nd. You gonna owe them that because that's
On
their
the
birthday.
22nd. Well, don't let me forget because I have it for you. I'm always ready. Wait, the lady truckers on your For You page be thick, that girl. I be like, what the fuck is the car seat doing?
Can you
Cause
imagine their
yeah,
their food life though? Y'all know I
I
love
know it
food.
sucks. It sucks.
No, they get to try all kind of different food though out there on
That's
the
true.
road.
That's true. From different
Shit.
cultures and stuff. From
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, it
California
was
to
on the
Tennessee.
22nd, so you owe a song
Oh, I thought I
for the
gave you that. Okay,
22nd
I
and the
got you.
28th.
I'm gonna give it to you right
53.
now.
You don't look no 53. You lying. Lies.
Not even close. I'm a
35.
oh, you do look good, Vision. I'm gonna give you guys a birthday song real quick, and this is for the month of March. Okay, for all the Pisces and early Aries. It's a real quick one, a real quick ditty. It goes, "Happy birthday to ya,
Yeah,
happy birthday to ya,
yeah.
happy
Happy.
birthday,
Yeah.
happy birthday to ya, happy birthday to ya,
Uh-huh.
happy birthday, happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday.
happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday.
happy
Happy birthday. Yeah,
birthday.
yeah, 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 yeah. Get in the car. Yeah.
Did you? Hold on, let me pause the show for a second. I need to make sure I send this Cash App
Can she sing,
to
y'all?
Anna. Thank you. I try to give you the best that I got. Hold on one second. Anna, 1970. Girl, you doing it, doing it. Girl, you doing it, doing it. I didn't think you were that age. And I seen your real face. You look good, mama. Not that 52 don't look good, shit. Y'all be sensitive.
35.
Shoot, she look like
Look
she
it up right now.
right on in the 80s with me. Let's see. Hold on, let me make sure I get this right. Anna Corral. I'm probably saying that wrong. 1970 in this motherfucker. All y'all did in 1970 was smoke weed and make porn. I love 70s porn. It is hilarious.
Bow chicka bow bow.
Girl, I'm telling
Bow
you, it's
chicka
always
bow
a
bow
boom mic,
bow.
a
Bow chicka
misplaced
bow
mic.
bow.
There it is.
Mm, mm, mm. Bow
Happy
chicka bow bow.
birthday.
Would you like to see my watermelons? Bow chicka bow
Did
bow.
someone call a
Bow.
plumber?
Bow chicka
Bow
bow
chicka bow
bow.
bow. Did
Watermelon
someone
seeds didn't fell all down my sink. Bow chicka bow bow. Can you get them
did
out? I'm gonna bend over right here so you can see them. Bow chicka
bow
bow
chicka bow
wow.
bow.
Wow.
Bow down, bow down.
Wow chicka bow bow.
Wait,
Eddie, you're too close. What but stay there. Bow chicka bow wow.
my
Bow. Yeah.
vagina's in your face.
Bow chicka
How
bow
did that
wow.
get there?
Bow. Is
Wait
that
a
a
minute.
banana? Bow, chicka,
Bow
bow,
chicka bow bow.
bow.
I
Bow.
wonder what it tastes like.
Bow, chicka,
Bow
bow,
chicka bow bow.
bow. Bow.
Did someone call a priest?
Bow,
Bow
chicka, bow,
chicka bow bow.
bow. Bow. Are you gonna like marry us? Bow, chicka, bow, bow. Bow. Because
Oh,
we're not
I
trying to
s-
live in sin. Bow,
bow
chicka, bow,
chicka bow
bow. Bow. Can you like make my pipes
bow chicka bow
clean?
bow. Why is my baby here
Bow.
singing bow chicka bow bow? Bow chicka bow
Bow
bow.
wow.
Oh my
Bow.
God, it's so big.
Bow chicka
Bow
bow
chicka bow bow.
wow.
Oh
Bow.
my God, you're so tight.
Bow chicka
Bow
bow
chicka.
bow.
Oh my
Bow.
God, we're so hairy.
Bow chicka
Bow
bow
chicka.
bow.
Cause you
Bow.
knew we like it right.
Bow chicka
Bow
bow
chicka bow bow.
bow.
Does
Bow.
somebody smell chicken?
Bow chicka bow
Bow bow.
wow.
Cause
Wow.
nobody wore deodorant in the 70s.
Bow chicka bow wow. Bow. I got one. You're in the wrong hole. Bow chicka bow wow. Bow.
It was nice to meet your mother.
Bow chicka bow wow.
Wait. Did someone call a tutor?
Bow chicka bow wow. Bow.
Wait, there's so many porn scenes that are really in my head right now.
You
Like
know what?
my favorite
Let's
porn
do
tutor
the first
scene.
minute. Let's do the first minute of Jag and Goober's sex tape. Bow. Let's see how the beat gonna go. Dun, 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 dun,
Oh Jesus!
dun, 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 dun. Pull over
Wait, I'm
right here, Goober. Dun, dun, dun,
wait.
dun,
Pull
dun,
over
dun,
for what? I thought you said
dun,
you
dun,
didn't like
dun,
to
dun,
stop to pee.
dun, 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 dun. I'm not gonna use the diaper, baby. Dun 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 dun
You want me to just pull it to the
dun
side?
dun 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 dun.
Ooh, it's
Let's get
squishy.
some air. Dun 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 dun
Excuse me.
dun 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 dun.
Ooh,
Lean
it
over.
sure. Y'all gotta understand, they were in the desert in South Mountain in the summertime. It gets
I'm a
130 degrees in the summertime here. That was some crackhead shit.
dun dun
You
dun dun
gotta be on something.
dun dun
That
dun dun
fentanyl is hitting.
dun 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 dun
That
dun dun
fentanyl is hitting.
dun 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 dun. Lay on
That
top of
fit.
this blanket. Dun
Ooh.
dun dun dun
You mean King's
dun dun
blanket?
dun dun
That's the same blanket
dun
that is
dun
at the
dun dun.
office and the studio.
You know what? I'm gonna cut up that gray sweatsuit and just make a fucking blanket. Dun dun
Oh,
dun dun
Jesus.
dun 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 dun
Yes, South
dun dun
Mountain,
dun dun.
Bonnie
Dun. We
B.
can't get the
South
goddamn stain
Mountain.
out the shirt, so fuck it. Dun 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 dun
Wait,
dun dun
this is Goomba.
dun
I
dun
don't
dun
fuck
dun
quick. I just make sure we don't get
dun
eaten by
dun dun
bobcats.
dun 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 dun. Do you got your pal baby? Dun 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 dun
You mean my
dun
dick?
dun 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 dun
Did you see when Nikki
dun
grabbed his
dun
dick and
dun.
you could hardly see anything? When she was like, "Is this all right too?" And that thing said, "Diddle."
I didn't
Y'all,
see that.
y'all saw that video Jag posted of him shaking his dick and his pants didn't move.
All I know is when I saw him getting fed them strawberries, I was thinking about SeaWorld. You know how you
That is
go up
so
there
nasty.
and they give you the fish and you allowed to feed the
Wait,
seals? That's
Goomba,
what
you
I was
still here?
thinking of.
Goomba, you still here? I want to put you up. Make a comment so I can put your avatar up. Cause you was here in the beginning, and that's the last time I saw you.
Who?
Whoever that, somebody made an avatar Goomba, a seal. It's a seal.
Oh,
I
and
gotta
it
find
say
it.
Goomba.
Yeah, I posted it. I can't find it now.
Uh-huh. Dun,
I'm
dun, dun,
mad.
dun, dun.
Starbucks cut
Yeah.
my apples with a knife they cut some onions with.
Mm-mm.
How you pay $6 for an apple and it tastes like an onion?
You better take it back.
Girl, I'm about to eat this shit. It's gone. Somebody just took my last apple.
I don't like onions. I mean, I
Girl,
like
me
onions, but
either.
I don't like them.
Not with
To
apples.
taste. Yeah, not with
Girl,
fruit.
I don't know where Goomba went. Let's watch the last little bit of this. I'm gonna be getting
Yeah,
a pull from
Y'all
First
should
Lady
have
in a
been
minute to
sued
shut it
me
down.
by now. Every fucking thing I done had to say about y'all publicly. You're a
Why does
fucking
she want people to
rapist,
sue her?
bitch. And I fucking hate rapists.
Oh, you
That's
do,
why I hate you.
but you want a 21-year-old and a 23-year-old. Okay,
If I'm
okay.
lying, sue
There ain't nobody gonna sue you. Y'all
me.
gotta y'all gotta watch this emotional change happen, cause y'all.
Jag,
That's
you
why I
had that
fuck.
shirt, that green
So
tank
I
top on Sunday.
Has she had access to chapstick? Her and King Payne doing the same routine, same beauty routine.
Dun 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 dun.
Don't
I
you
don't
like
know.
my don't you like my bandana?
Mm,
I think the manly look is sexy on you, baby. Can you imagine what she's ugh. I don't even
you
want to
see
imagine
what
what
you
she sounds
missing,
like.
Goomba? You see what you missing? These titties.
That's what she sounds like when she's making love.
Ugh. He like,
That is so
okay,
nasty.
oh.
She got little specks of doo doo in her. Mm-mm. Whew. Just
Nobody
put
want to
some
see that
makeup on.
shit.
Don't y'all see this woman?
for my husband.
Look
She
like
didn't even
she in
start
the
calling him
80s.
that. She didn't even start calling him that
Just
until
like me.
recently.
Drill,
Oh well,
please.
here she go. Here go the next personality. And she got that one titty just hanging out for no reason right now. Here go Angela walked in the
Hanging with
room.
I'll
Mr.
ruin your
Cooper.
life, but
Didn't I tell y'all if she got an apartment with Angela, she'd be sitting in the corner calling the police all times of day and night?
please.
That's exactly what the fuck she doing right now.
I promise you, honey, if you just stand in your truth.
Not honey. Not honey. That bra is tired. It
I'm
needs a
telling
break.
you when she need to retire that bra.
You're a survivor,
Damn.
If the thing is like,
just like
she's
me.
completely unemployable. She literally could live off the government and be happy. I need you to go sit down. Okay? Thank you. She could literally live off the government if she would just admit it.
Child.
Not the bottom teeth.
Damn.
Y'all caught her slipping. Damn.
Gator mouth.
Y'all caught her slipping.
She got
I,
extra rows and shit. She ain't been to the
well, she
dentist in
got
a long time.
she got $450,000. I don't know why she don't just go get an Invisalign from Sean Davy Way's
45
doctor.
million. Right?
That's what she said. 450.
I didn't hear her say it, so I don't know the amount.
I haven't heard her say it either. I have never heard her say that, and I wouldn't believe it if I did.
Right.
There's so many reads. And y'all, I purposely have not read this woman because in this moment I've wanted to focus on her demonic behavior, but y'all ain't missed a beat. I,
They
y'all ain't
getting
missed a beat.
down. Y'all know I'm trying to stay away from the chat because I'm trying to
Y'all
stay
ain't missed a
focused.
beat. Y'all know what it is. See, we smart, but we'll read a bitch down too if that face ain't looking right. You know what I'm saying? If you look like you musty, we not just gonna say you a liar. We gonna say
She
you a
looked like
musty.
she ain't had no sleep in about 3, 4, 5 days.
Well, here's the thing. I just want to say something publicly, and I want to say this before you guys, and I want to say it to all of you. It's okay to let your eyebrows grow in. Most of us, when you just let your eyebrows grow, they'll grow fine. You don't have to do anything to them. Just let them grow.
You
Because if you
actually
have
look
this,
younger.
yeah. Because when you I haven't had my eyebrows done since December. And I found
Hmm.
that they look great. Now, mind you, I filled them in with some powder, but like I
Hmm.
have eyebrows and they are nicely, like I have a nice natural shaped eyebrow. I didn't even know it. Bitches have been over tweezing and over waxing, and I'm looking like I'm 52. No shade to those who are, but I'm looking like 10 years older because I'm overarching my eyebrows. And all I'm saying is,
Mm-hmm.
if you just love yourself for who you are
You
and
fucking
you
right. We
allow
was trauma
yourself
bond.
to age, you won't look like this in the eyes. I don't know who did her eyebrow. Is that Legina's work?
Child.
How do you come on camera and not even brush your eye? Like, you don't care at this point. She ain't putting no effort.
She
Y'all,
don't care
on
about shit.
the average YouTuber puts more effort into them going live than she does. Do you realize she's a content creator just like me? Just like you,
Well,
Miss
well,
T?
we're already busted the fact that we know she don't take no goddamn on shower
No
when
bath.
she had.
That
Yeah,
bath
she
don't never
hop
had
out
no
the
water in
bed
it.
and jump right on YouTube.
We figured out she been
This,
floating around in a dry bathtub.
yep, yeah, with a bra on and shit.
I didn't
But
even
I'm
catch it.
telling you, it was 6 o'clock in the morning here, Pacific Standard Time, and she was already online, like gallivanting that he had got his ass kicked, and that
Listen,
Bobby and them got raided on
well, we about to
Thursday.
watch that video. I just want to finish this one because it's amazing to me how you go from that to this.
Child.
Once you find out it's not true, all of a sudden you care. And I literally think, because y'all know I'm not going to hold you, I literally think she made this video to protect herself legally, to act like she cared about him. Because if he did get beat up, she don't want her name to be connected to it when it comes to the courts.
Yeah, well, they got the reaction is out there somewhere, and they said she was looking like, oh shit, for real. Oh, he really did get jumped, even though she the one that was putting it all out there, like she
Yeah.
already knew. But
We about to watch that.
mm-hmm,
We about to watch that. I think that's gross. Listen, I love
mm, mm, mm.
I I think women can be very, very close. But I have never known a woman who would share a bra with another woman cuz that's like sharing panties.
It is. It's that's like, I don't know. I've never. Well, I ain't got no titties like that, so I would never wanna. But I mean,
That
I would
passes
never
the
wanna borrow
gross.
nobody's bra.
But even the itty bitty titty committee, we sweat.
And not only that, like even if she did borrow the bra, she didn't took full ownership over that motherfucker because she ain't took it off. She shower in that
Ever.
shit when she do shower or bathe or wash up. The
She's sleeping
motherfucker,
in
I'm
that
telling
one
you, she got a
t-shirt.
tan up underneath that bra.
Oh my. Lions and tigers and bears shit. Let her finish
Andy.
so we can get to the next video so we can get on out of here and I
Fucking
can let
right.
y'all go to your Saturday night.
Where you going?
Girl. Who I'm going to see knows I'm coming.
Mm. You leaving us
Be
for them?
violated like that.
Mm. Y'all hear this breakdown, crew?
By family.
Somebody
Mm.
said Dr. Nada said she just ranked off. She do a little whole bag like Summer Walker.
Okay.
Titty
Yeah, she
sweat is
did
like
go
toe
swimming in
jam.
that bra.
How do you swim in a bra?
She had.
Oh yeah, she said that she wore that net shirt to church today.
It's time to
And
let it go
see, what she
again.
don't realize, she act like
Oh
she
my
don't.
goodness.
Oh yeah, this is the narcissism. I can't tell you how many times I've heard these phone calls, these voicemails. There's nothing else I can do to save you. I've done everything I can do. Now I just have to let you go.
I
No,
can't fight
she is trying to
for
force
your
herself to
decency
bring
and
a
your
tear,
dignity
and she
when you won't
can't.
fight
It
for
ain't
your
not
own.
even a tear on her face.
Oh my
You are a
goodness,
victim of this
girl.
fight.
She's sniffling, y'all, and there's no moisture. Y'all, I wish
And
I
a
could make this
veteran.
bigger. Like, I really do. I can't.
Okay. Jazz. Girl, what are
Just
you
tell the
doing?
truth.
There's not even a
Girl.
drop of
Just tell the
liquid.
fucking truth. Stop all this
But y'all,
goddamn lying.
but
Just
y'all
tell the
gotta remember, she had a thriving career in Bollywood. Remember? just like
Their eyes
Philadelphia is
ain't even
thriving.
watering.
I don't know where. I don't know what. See, people think we stupid, and there's a
You know
lot of
what she
people out
looking
there.
like? I'ma shoot your
Mhm.
ass, nigga. I'm gonna get your ass, nigga.
Yeah,
Huh?
she. They said she was around there looking for him at the barber shop. Oh, McDonald's, don't do that no more. You gotta eat McDonald's fries when they hot, hot. Here, baby,
Yeah,
you welcome to
y'all.
it.
She didn't hit rock bottom. For real, for real.
I mean, I wish she would. Every time she go low, she go lower. Excuse me. We
She
thought she
want
hit
him
rock
back for
bottom.
that check. She don't
We
want
thought
him
she.
back for him. She want him back for that 1800, honey.
We thought she hit rock bottom when she had angina,
Mm-mm.
and then she carried her ass right back
Right,
up in there.
Rachel. She said at least Legina cried tears, okay?
Girl, I didn't see no tears.
She had cried tears when they was
It looked
asking
like
her
she
about
was.
her mother and father when she was
Oh,
asking for Cash App last week.
I didn't see that. I missed that. She pisses
Child.
me off.
She pisses me off too because the more and more she talk about Aaliyah, she getting a little bit too comfortable disrespecting that girl's mother
Mhm.
and them like that.
Mhm.
You
The
know.
family. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I literally like. There's some people, and it's really hard for me. Not really, really hard, but like if you know, like I would. It would be hard not to smack the shit out of her. Like I'll just be honest
For
with you.
real.
If I was sitting having a conversation with Legina as Legina, it would be difficult for me not to. It wouldn't even be a backhand. I don't think she deserves that much respect. It would be like that Nipsey smack. Like nigga, bitch, what's wrong with you? Like
Oh,
I
oh.
literally would have a hard time not putting my hands on that girl.
Before I forget, okay, you remember you guys? I told you about the interview where Legina got shut down and she was looking stupid and feeling stupid afterwards or whatever. I had read the comments because the
That wasn't her.
actual interview came up in my feed this week. It hit the algorithm and I was
Uh
reading
huh.
the comments and somebody on there said that they have contacted one of R. Kelly's lawyers and she said that she will be looking into this into Legina. So, and that was like a couple of days ago, y'all. So, we
The
should be
lawyer will be
expecting some.
looking into it,
Yes,
and
it's a
who's gonna
female
pay her to
lawyer's
do,
name.
and who's paying her for those hours of
I don't
service?
know. I don't
Exactly.
know.
That was a media answer if it was an answer.
I don't
Lawyers don't work
know.
for free.
Right, but she said she'll
Lawyers
be
don't
looking
do
into
research.
it.
Lawyers charge like $300 an hour just to do research.
You
If a,
saw
if
it,
a lawyer
Marceline? Go ahead.
if a lawyer says they're looking into it, that means they're not. That's like when black people say, "I'm gonna pray for you,"
I hope they do. I hope they do.
but who's paying the lawyer to do it?
Lord forgive me. Like they said, I hope she be walking somewhere and somebody do walk up to her and just pimp slap her ass. This is for Aaliyah. Smack. And just run the fuck off.
Oh gosh, we're just playing. We're just making jokes, y'all. We're just making jokes. We don't really hope that someone does anything violent against her for real, for real, for real, for real, for real, for real, like for real, but for real, for real,
For
for
real,
real.
for real. Oh, for real though.
Like you want to be like, bitch, what the fuck? Do you realize that there are plenty of people who are schizophrenic and bipolar who live successful lives?
But she be
Look at
sitting there, she be laughing while she's talking. Like it's like you said, it's gross. It's you
it is. It's
understand, you know
disgusting.
the context of gross negligence, gross
It's
it's
egregious. It's egregious. It's extra. It's too
it's
much.
becoming vile. Like you're
It's
so
too the fuck
offended.
much. It's too the
Yeah,
fuck much. It's like at some point you gotta be like, as a keeper of the environment called Earth, let
right.
me set this shit straight. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to just like be like, snap the fuck out of this shit. Do you realize how many people we found online named Jacqueline Wright who have upstanding lives? We found like 50 Jacqueline Wrights who are doctors and counselors and professors and regular moms and people whose names came up who look like they don't get in no shit. You can be a Jacqueline Wright and do right. So you can't
Yeah.
tell me. You understand what I'm saying? And none of those Jacqueline Wrights were her. When I googled Jacqueline Wright, her face come up at all? Nope. It was
Mhm.
a whole bunch of other bitches who do a whole bunch of other shit.
Yeah.
And I just
You
want to
know
say that.
what? Whew. Oh, my baby almost
And that's
fell
the
off the
crazy
dang
thing.
on
So let me
couch. Come here,
let me mention
baby.
this. Who is that? Izzy?
Isaac.
I call him Izzy in my head.
I know. Hey, Papa.
Um, it was interesting. I thought it was ironic that she was playing that song after church in the same shirt she'd been live in 3 days in a row. And on the other
I
side
can't
of the
stand
internet,
you.
night and day, on the other side of the internet, Night and Day was talking about her sex tape at the same exact time.
Mm, mm,
I thought that
mm.
was interesting. Interesting. Let me play this out so we can get to the next part because I really want to talk about this accusation.
You
Fucking
want to
She,
shit.
play this out?
it's only a couple seconds left, like
Okay.
literally 20 seconds.
I love you.
Oh God, here we go. And I am telling you,
I'm not
I'm not
going.
going. Though the rough times are show
And
why
even
not.
in the midst of all of this shit,
And you,
bruh,
and you, and
Somebody said
you.
Hoville. I cannot with
You're
y'all.
gonna
but
love
I gotta let it go.
Think I better let it
weed.
go. Let it go,
Hurry,
I gotta
baby.
hurry.
let it go.
Looks like another love TKO.
Bow, bow, bow,
Oh,
bow, down.
I gotta let it go because I can't fight for you any more than you fight for yourself. I've
I
done
can't go get me no
everything.
dope.
Oh, I don't want you. I don't want you. I don't want you. I don't want you no more, Joe. You will lie
You know
and
I'm
you will
sitting over
cheat.
here, Jones, and how could you do me like this?
Who was on the phone, Joe? Who was she? Oh, I heard it. I heard it. I didn't mean to pause it. Oh, it ended. It's over. It's over. I thought she was gonna come back. Uh, excuse me.
Now, if she, but why you didn't show when you was really crying? She stopped it right when she was about to
Cause
look
she
like she was
started
really.
laughing. Cause
I'm
Gina
sure
was on
she
the other side of the
did,
room cracking the fuck up. That's why. Angela
girl.
was like, "I brought the Hardee's you sent me out
It's the
for.
news.
I brought the Whataburger
And
you sent me out
usually
for."
I would not share
She started smelling
this
them
person's
fries. She was
content,
like, "I gotta go, yeah."
but
Now, what
I
is
needed to see
this?
what was, bull
Oh,
and what
you ain't seen
wasn't.
this,
No.
So I want to
girl?
share it with y'all, and we gonna watch it together, and we gonna
You
see
sent
what
me
y'all think.
this. You
Oh
sent
yeah,
this to
yeah, yeah,
me.
yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah. That's the beginning.
It's so painful to watch this, but
Excuse
The
me.
mayor's
the
office.
information.
Don't you think that Ramirez and them want to keep?
Okay, all right.
Oh
Well, I
Lord,
don't need to hear it. Stream got interrupted. My bad, y'all.
what she sitting in the dirt?
Oh, hold on. I'm
This
using a
is
different
this is
device,
this is
so
her at like it
please
on
forgive
and
me.
where she's at. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning. She's playing back
This
the
device
live
don't
from the
always
night
keep up
before,
with me. I move a
dissecting
little
it.
This is
faster
what
than
she
that.
does at other people's houses.
All right, so this is the AIDS patient.
Look, waking
Now,
everybody
as you
up.
see, it's
Wait, first of all, let me say this for myself. A person who has a life-threatening disease,
It's not
first of all,
fun.
that's not who you are. It's not what you are. If you got diabetes, then you're not the diabetes patient. If you got bipolar, Mama, I need you to turn that TV down, honey bunny. Then you're not the blah blah blah. And I don't think it's appropriate to read somebody based on a medical illness like that. I'm not reading her based on her mental illnesses. I'm reading her based on her behavior.
Right.
I'm reading her based on bad character. That's what I keep telling y'all.
You
I don't
sure are,
read the
Tammy.
I don't read the bipolar. I don't read the schizophrenia. I don't read the PTSD. I read the selling coochie at the dollar store and going to jail with a diaper on and
Okay.
trafficking a girl across country and forcing her to work for you and forcing your son to work for your business partners for free and trying to
Mm.
sell people and blowing up cars. That's what I read. I just want to be clear. I don't think it's, as much as I'm not a fan of the person she's talking about, I don't think that that is, especially as a, she's a content creator now. She's my colleague. So it's my job to let her know that's inappropriate and they can actually get her channel shut down. And I would hope that anybody who sees behavior like this would report that video for for
Well,
um
yeah. Well,
violent and
he
repulsive
struck
behavior.
her. He struck
Yeah, he
her,
should have.
but he took it back. We'll come back to that. But
Yeah, well, he's
yeah.
in on it too, if you ask
Says
me.
surviving Jaguar Wright. And then it says Goomba domestic violence.
Tell me what you're doing. And you guys about sex with a black woman whose husband refused to step out while you continue to step
My
out.
husband refused to step out.
And
He's been fucking with Nikki for months. How's that
Now,
refusing to step out?
back,
She sound like a dude.
you need to pay some my charts.
That's Jack.
Mm-hmm.
I love your hair, Tammy Majors.
Okay. Head full of
You know,
hair.
things.
Hmm.
How the fuck am I fed? I've been reporting
Yeah,
Oh, you were there, Jordan,
online.
when I had to
I was about
let
to
You
say
him
got
know.
something
that shit
too.
rim track.
I was about to say something too. I don't acknowledge that person exists, to be honest with
You
you.
just got your husband.
Yeah, I had a
And I'm gonna
quite
say this real
interesting
quick.
interaction, but we'll
This is
finish
breaking
this.
news.
You gotta tell me about it.
You just got your husband fucked up.
How?
And it
How did I
correlates
get
with
him fucked
this.
up?
Ladies and gentlemen, Jaguar has gotten Goomba fucked up
How?
physically.
Now, mind you, this is the only place we heard it, so take that into account when you listen to
Hmm.
this. Okay. See, what Jaguar doesn't know is that while she thinks she out here playing everybody else out here playing her. For real, for real.
That was the biggest YouTube thank you,
Hoax.
Jordan. That was the biggest YouTube
Got,
prank of the
gotcha.
year, I must
Mhm.
say. He
Mhm.
got her ass.
Mhm.
I
Yep. Can you
laughed so
explain that?
hard.
Because I don't know if everybody was here when Shauna explained that. Can you explain what we're talking about right now?
We're talking about the where it was alleged that Goomba was beat up by Bobby and them, whom you know who Bobby and them is, the owners of the barbershop.
Sorry to hear that,
And
Yoli. Sorry. I want to
oh, what
acknowledge what Yoli
happened?
said. Her brother passed away with AIDS.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sorry
it's
to
not
hear
it's not
that.
a that's not a plaything. I mean, you
Yeah,
wouldn't read
it's
somebody
not.
who had
It's
cancer.
not.
Would you be like the cancer patient? Like that just doesn't make sense to me.
And she thinks it's funny. Like she thinks she's reading him, and it's like it's so distasteful. It really makes. Oh yeah, it was an early April Fool's, and yeah. So Goombas allegedly he put it out there. This is him putting it out there, alleging, and he didn't even say it. He said Goomba got fucked up, which could have been by anybody. So she
Very
assumes this,
ambiguous language though. Very
right? And
ambiguous. He never said he got beat up or he got
mhm.
stabbed or he got jumped. She took it and ran with it.
Mind you, this is the morning after her the day after her getting released from jail, you guys. Okay, so she's putting this shit out there that he got jumped and then the barbershop got raided. uh so that's why they jumped Goomba. So everybody was thinking that that's what was going on, like all day till like the afternoon, mid-afternoon.
Hmm. And I didn't say
And then
nothing because I sit back and
yeah.
watch. That's what I do.
Yeah, so I watched it in real time and it was so fucking funny. The look on her face. She was disappointed that he didn't get beat up, y'all.
Right.
She was
Right.
like, "What? Wait a minute, what?" Cuz
And that's
she
why she
was
had to
so
come out with that
sure.
video. That's
She
why
was
she had to
so
come out with that video
sure.
we watched today to cover herself. Because
Yeah.
she exposed how much she hates that man and how obsessed she is. Sorry about my camera, y'all. I stood
That's
up and
okay.
fucked
And then
everything up.
so they had that if said information. And see, I thought it was something because this was like 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Okay, you guys. So they know that OKP goes live about 8, 9 o'clock ish, whatever in the evening Pacific Standard Time. So she brought that to OKP, or they had to been watching. He got some footage of said barbershop or whatever that was being raided. So everybody brought it, right? and I guess they paid their money to get up on his panel and talk their shit. I fell asleep. I could not keep my eyes open because I wanted to hear what they were saying, but everybody
Mm.
had bought it. They was like celebratory and everything, right, y'all? So then this is the next day. That's why
About
she
a
up
man
so
getting
early.
beat
I don't
up.
even think she went to sleep. This is like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning where she's at. So she's
Wow.
going over this, trying to see what damage she done caused or whatever,
Mhm.
playing it back like, gallivanting in her glory. Like, yeah, that's why he got beat up. Right? So Don't Not Goes live. He has Goomba there, and she's thinking Goomba is avatared up or whatever, and all of a
Mhm.
sudden Avatar comes down. He ain't been beat up. They laughing about it, and she's watching somebody else on her live while she's live streaming. She's like got 3 or 4 things going on at one time, just life just in shambles, but trying to keep up with Goomba at the same time. And the people in the chat was telling her like, "Oh, you got pranked. You got tricked or whatever." And shit, even OKP tricked her. Like, did he not tell her that wasn't legitimate information? Or
Right.
shouldn't that not be telling you, like, who to trust and not who to trust or whatever? But I'm telling you, you guys, she looked like she had shit thrown on her face. The look on her face, you could not tell her that Goomba did not get beat up that day. I mean, she kept going
Mm.
live after live after
Damn.
live. And when she found out that he didn't get his ass kicked and that barbershop didn't get raided, she was pissed, child. This motherfucker was hot about
See,
it.
the thing is, what she revealed, and I look at stuff a little bit differently. Like I see a prank, but I also see evidence.
Mm-hmm.
She revealed that she intended for that to happen. I'm interested because she said she didn't know where Nikki lived, but she said when they came up on that porch. Isn't
That's
that
why
interesting?
I keep saying I think that she know where they live, but she's scared to reveal that. You understand? I think she
I
be
mean,
like
she
parked up
said
the
that
street.
her and Angela were sitting across the street and took a picture of a hand to hand that Bobby personally did. Now, I don't know no drug lord that does their own hand to hands. Let's be clear. I don't know many
Mm,
drug lords, but I don't know anyone that would go out in the street. Don't they got boys for that?
yes, they do, but
They
the
call dope
police
boys,
ain't gonna
right?
take that. They not gonna take that from
But
her.
if she's stalking Bobby, why wouldn't she be stalking Gerald? And when she said very clearly, she said, "I wonder what them kids thought when they came up on that porch."
Oh,
How
because
would
I
you
think,
know?
she put it out there that he got beat up at Nikki's house.
But
They
how would
can't.
they know? A porch? Where does that
I
structure
bel
come in?
Yeah, I'm assuming that when OKP brought that picture out, that, and it was said that he got jumped, that he basically put the narrative that they came to Nikki house and jumped them.
No, but you got to understand what I'm saying. When she says that in this video
He can
right
strike my
here,
channel. I'm striking.
how does she know Nikki got a porch? I don't know that you have a porch.
Oh, you talking about the
Do
girl?
you understand what I'm trying to say?
Oh, girl, my heart just sunk into my
His
chest. No
for
How does
lie.
she know Nikki? I don't know that you have a
Oh,
porch.
damn, you be thinking about stuff like that. When we put our
I'm
heads together, it be some shit on
right.
this channel. Oh, I
Exactly.
didn't even think about
That's why
that.
people got to be watching. We hear that we kiki and we get down, but we break shit down. That's what we do. She said, "I wonder what," and I hope I didn't pass it
all
up.
of my contact that he's been using.
I wonder what them kids thought when they
Instant
came up
karma,
on
someone
that
said.
porch. How would you know there was a porch?
And
I mean, that's
also
a whole structure.
she also found out about the Porsche,
Oh,
the
I'm gonna
car
enjoy
that
my day.
Nikki got
But
at the
the
same
girl
time when she
she could
found
be in
out
a
about the prank.
townhouse. She could be in an
Right,
apartment. She could be in a
right.
whole bunch of
But you
different
saying it like it is your
places. A
place.
duplex.
It's Texas. Niggas gonna retaliate.
But see, I don't think they
Apparently,
really
my
come
husband
out
got
the
got
house.
the
I
boots
don't
put
think
to
they
him
really move around like that. That nigga be on a video game all
yesterday.
day.
I don't
Got
He
his
believe.
lazy.
friends.
I don't believe that she
Niggas gonna
believes this man because
retaliate.
he looked like he lying to me.
She
He don't
can't
look like he telling
tell.
the truth to me. I can tell. And she said at some point, you're looking down and to the left, so you're lying about having more information. But I'm looking at him saying he lying about this whole thing.
I just heard a lot of
See, y'all gotta
Oh yeah,
understand.
a lot of commotion.
Donut thinks he's an actor, but he's not. He's not an
Right.
actor.
Right.
He's
But
not.
this is
He
yes, but
wants
this
to
is that
be an
morning.
actor. There's a difference.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to be a millionaire. So I behave in a
Mhm.
particular way and I think a certain way, but am I currently right now a millionaire? No. And if you look closely, you can tell. I can look very closely at Donut and tell this man is not, he doesn't work as an actor. It's not part of his life. It's something he aspires to do. And right here I can tell he's not telling the truth. There's no emotion to his story. There's no he doesn't even have any, like, he, I don't know. He sounds like
Well,
he's trying
he's
to figure this
saying
out as he goes
he
along.
made it up right then and there because he knew she was watching, and he knew she was gonna take it and run with it. He wanted to see what she was gonna do because he was pissed off about those AIDS patient comments, and he was pissed off about her striking his channel because the strike wars have been going on, you guys, between him and OKP and Jaguar. So it's really starting to get really
Excuse me.
heated
Yeah.
out here in these YouTube streets, like
Mhm.
for real.
Mhm.
I'm gonna
So
bring up the
also if you
situation.
hear Also, if you notice I don't pop out all the time, it's just because I don't need everybody saying my name. I have a lot to lose,
You
you
getting
know, and
traction,
I don't
yeah.
I don't like to use my lawyers for dumb shit like this. Like every lawyer I have working for me is getting me money. That's what my lawyers do. My lawyers don't fight defamation claims for me.
Right. And you
Like
ain't
that's
trying to have
stupid.
nobody trying to be paying no 5K for no bullshit.
No, no, we bring in 5K from a
Okay.
lawsuit. It's nothing. So like I'm literally, I don't need to be famous. My job is to bring this information to trigger our brains to think, but I don't if you notice I don't need to become the content. I don't need to become the content.
Right.
You notice if somebody says something about me, I don't go back and forth with them because things go
Mm-mm.
here. I don't need nothing. I have a child and I like to
Well,
fight.
you know what? While we talking about this or
Yes, ma'am.
whatever, what he's doing is okay because he's so irate and unhinged about her calling him AIDS patient. And he's already debunked it. He showed his my charts or whatnot or whatever. But it seriously drives him crazy when she gets up on a panel or something and she's calling herself exposing it, and that lady, whoever she is, I don't know her name or whatever, but she called herself doxing him and talking about how he's operating and moving or whatever. My thing is, if you gonna get involved like that, you gonna dox somebody or whatever, expect the heat to come back to you. If you see how he's acting, first and foremost, and then why would you put something out there like that without contacting that individual?
Mhm.
Anybody could get a court report and assume that something happened because that not may not necessarily be what happened in your court case.
Mhm.
You understand what I'm
Mhm.
saying? It's just what the court
It's just
reporter is
paperwork.
putting. Right.
Yeah, it's just paperwork. That's it. That's it. Yeah. I think it's really and I you and I said to you this week, T, he's gone too far. Like he crossed the
Yeah.
professional line. He did. He's gone. He does not know how to maintain cuz he's built his I'm not going to go into that. What I will say is
Right.
this. What I have learned from watching this situation is how to remain professional, stay focused on my work. You
That's all
understand
you
what I'm
gotta
saying?
do. That's
That's
all
it.
you gotta do.
That's it.
That's all you gotta
Because
do.
because because you'll never ever. I mean, the meat corporation sued Oprah because she told people on her show they shouldn't eat beef.
Mm.
Like they went
Yeah.
after
So
her.
yeah. So
You understand
he'll
what I'm trying to say?
he'll go back and forth, like, he knows how to conduct himself, and it knows how to speak, and carry a good life or whatever, and he'll joke around and stuff like that. But then when he goes off to the northwest, east and south with the shit, you be like, god damn. But this prank was so funny. Same day of the prank, okay, he was in Sugar Love's chat. Sugar Love was about to go appear on somebody else's panel or whatnot. She kept saying she had to go, but she was showing her content as she usually do. She been covering Jaguar for 3-4 years since Jaguar
Mhm.
first came back interviewing with Storm because she thought that that was strange. Okay,
Yep.
so he
That's
come
good for her.
she just does commentary. She not on nobody's side, and she does say when somebody is wrong.
Mhm.
So she had did two lives that day. In her first live, she spent about 30 minutes going off about, like that was wrong. I don't understand why Jag is calling him that, like she shouldn't be saying that. She shouldn't be
Mhm.
speaking up on nobody's kids because she don't want nobody saying nothing about Sam, or she don't want nobody saying nothing about her son. So, that's when she started calling him AIDS patient. He did go there about her dead son and all that stuff like that. But
Mhm.
Jack, you started it, and you did
Mhm.
by calling him that.
Mhm.
And you ain't even confirmed that information. He already debunked it, but she's trying to carry that narrative. And I'm sure that that was probably. I think that was it might have mentally done something to him when he was doxxed before on Clubhouse with somebody trying to expose that information, and basically
But you can't
maintain
bring
it.
big dick energy and you don't have a big dick.
Girl.
I have a big dick. And my mom taught me, she told me, if you meet a man and all he do is talk about how
Have
big his dick
mercy.
is, I guarantee you he don't have no big dick.
Girl, he might roll up out the bushes on us right now. I'm gonna
I mean,
show you,
he's here
Sarah.
all the time. He's here every Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern. He'll comment, and I don't have a problem with him commenting. I just don't acknowledge him because he's always
Yeah.
disrespectful to me.
Yeah,
And the only
so
reason I have not put him out is because he's here watching my
yeah.
fine ass.
Hey boo. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, damn, it's finally somebody here, that's here for the job, that's ready to debunk her ass on every single lie, you know what I'm saying, and ready to tear her ass up because what she's doing, it is gross. You do want to, what he's doing, you want to do it your damn self. So, you like, well, shit, if you can't do it yourself, might as well join them type of situation. You know what I'm saying?
Is he gonna call the
So
police?
no, no, he know what he got to do or whatever. It's so much to this shit. It's so many players do this week. It's so much that didn't happen. I'm just trying to give a quick review.
And I
So
just
he
want us to
came.
remain spectators, y'all.
Yeah,
I
we
want
just
us to remain
spectators. We just
spectators.
reporting. You know what I'm saying?
I
We
don't want
letting.
y'all going in nobody's chat trying to fight for us or defend us. Listen, the only
Oh
place
no, I
I'll
got
go,
this.
you know what's funny? The only chat I'll go in and advertise our show is Jags.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
will. I
So
just want to give people a place where they can come think.
yeah, so he goes. Sugar Love was she was playing back one of her lives or whatever, and he comes up on there. And he comes in there, and he's taking glory in the prank or whatever. And she was because people they didn't watch him, they didn't know that was over there in her chat. That it was a prank. So she was debunking everything, and she was saying, she had already said it. She said it again, like it was wrong that Jag is calling him that, whatnot, whatnot. She dropped the link for him to come up. He said, "Oh, I'm about to go to the gym," and Sugar Love had already said, "Well, I got like 15 minutes. I'm going on another panel. Like, she's gonna be a guest on somebody else's show." Jaguar grabs the link. I didn't even know she was up there. All of a sudden, Sugar Love's chat start going crazy because I didn't see it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what the fuck is going on or whatever? Like, because I'm paying attention to the chat, but I could hear the woman talking. So I thought it was another moderator or something up there. Whole time it's Jag, unhinging, making her threats, calling him AIDS patient, whatever, whatever. Sugar Love was like, she just let her shit off. Then he gets up there and he telling Sugar Love that she was wrong. To basically trying to tell her that she got one more time to come up there and let somebody come up there and talk about him like that or else, and just making these erroneous threats or whatever.
That's the way he is.
Yeah, and girl,
Hmm.
I had to come up there like, no, you not gonna do that. I'm not gonna allow you to do that. Like,
Hmm.
who the fuck do you think you are?
Yeah,
You
he's begged
operate,
to be. He's begged to be on our panel. Begged. I will not allow him here. No, absolutely
girl,
not. No, he's not allowed
because
here.
you
Because here's the
already
thing.
know.
Well, because
You
he the
already
very
know.
first the very first time I was introduced to him was through him trolling me. He came over
Mm-hmm.
here and we were live for like 6 hours and he started trolling me. And I'm like, that's how you get girls' attention?
Yeah, remember he was in the chat, but I had walked away for a few minutes. I haven't did that replay, but I
Girl, that
sure
chat took
will
care of
review
him
it.
because I didn't even know who he was. I'd never heard of this nigga. And what I don't do is make people famous by fighting them. I grew up fighting boys who wanted to fuck me.
Right, that's what I had to
So
tell
I know that
him.
behavior when I see it.
Yeah, that's what I had to tell him. Like, this is not Clubhouse. You know what I'm saying? Like, how
Mm-mm,
dare you? Like, do you talk to your
no.
mother like that?
Well, the
You
thing is,
say
I'm
that.
old enough to be his mother. That's the fucking thing.
Not
And for
only that.
anybody who
Yeah, go
somebody
go.
actually said to me, somebody actually said in our comments, you're not, girl, you ain't old enough to be Angela's mother. She's 27, I'm 42. I am
Hmm,
old enough to be her mother. I'm 16 years older than her. I am
how about
old
it?
enough to be some of y'all's mamas is 16 years older than you. I am
How
very
about
much
it?
so the way that I see that girl is like I see this girl sitting right here next to me. So sometimes if I'm a little bit, compassionate, it's just cuz I see her like a child.
Yep.
But go ahead, I'm sorry. I just had to say that.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm like, you're not gonna come up here like a fucking experimental monkey that's juiced up off some experimental medication, throwing shit everywhere. You're not gonna do
Mm-mm.
sugar love
Not
like
here.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing? Like, we was cheering for
Excuse me.
you. I mean, damn, you won. Like, what more do you want? What more? What do you want? You can't tell nobody how to run their platform or how to use the content. Like you said, the
Mhm.
content is content.
Mhm.
The fair use doctrine is intact. So I
I
mean, so
think it's
what about it?
hilarious when I heard him say, and Jaguar has said the same thing. Now, I don't have a problem with a person using my content because I create my content in such a way that if you use my content, you're going to see my name. And if you choose to
Yeah.
come over here, then you're welcome. If you choose not to, then you're welcome. If as long as you use my content within fair use, even if you use it to criticize me, because fair use is for the purpose of criticism as well. So even if you
Right.
use it to criticize me, I mean, we reading the fucking banner at the same time as we talking. So like you got to understand, you can't say a person does. This isn't even in music. The reason why Khalees got upset with Beyonce was because Beyonce used a sample without directly talking to Khalees. Well, Khalees
Yeah.
don't have no say so.
Right.
All you
Right.
actually have to do, see, let me tell you something. The reason why, I'm gonna ask you to stop one time. The reason why India Irie in her last album could use a sample from Stevie Wonder when she drifted into singing at the very end of one of her songs. The reason
Hmm.
she could do that legally is because she sent him an email and asked him for permission. He never responded. That's all you got to do in music.
Right.
All you have to do is ask for permission and have proof that you asked. You don't even have to get permission. So
Hmm.
here in these YouTube streets, this is a media platform, just like any other media platform, and it might help for you to go get a little education in media law. You can't tell somebody they can't use your content, honey. Now, what you can do is you can make it where nobody can embed your content on their website through a link. And you can make it where nobody can download your content as an MP4, but you don't know how to do that.
Right. And here's the thing, you guys. I'm not speaking on nobody in particular. I'm not talking about nobody, but you know who I'm talking about. There's certain CCs that basically are, parading around, that they are artists or they have
Excuse me.
musical content or whatever. And, they're deciding to hit each other with copyright strikes, which turn into said lawsuits or whatnot. And it's like you're trying to prove a point that's going to be costly to you, time consuming to you, against somebody that probably has time to try to embarrass you. Like, when is, this is like we were saying, this shit ain't gonna end well. Like, I know for a fact, if those two at this point in time were to see each other, they probably would break it. It will break out in a fight. And it's like, why has it come to this?
Mhm.
You know, I asked him in his chat. I said, you know, you acting like you becoming unhinged. You know, you claim that you don't take this YouTube stuff personal, or whatever, but you
Now, when you
breaking
get your
your neck
lawyer
to
involved, when
right.
you
You
paying a lawyer to
breaking your
write a
neck
letter, you're paying an
right.
attorney to write a letter for you over some shit you done got yourself into.
Child, you breaking your neck to get the Perry's channel. You breaking your neck to get to CTV's channel. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying, to
And
debunk
none
what
of them
she's
will let him up
saying,
on their platform because
huh?
they got class, and they won't let
Right.
him up on their platform because he got. Let me make a point about something real quick, because you just mentioned something about the extent that people will go to. See, a lot of people don't understand the money Cardi B sued Tasha K for was nothing. $400 million.
Hmm.
You got to understand. Beyonce just got paid $1 million to do a concert in Dubai.
Hmm.
You got to understand, Cardi B makes $400 million a month. It was to make she was proving a point. She was setting a precedent in the law. That's what she
Four
was
hundred
doing.
million a month? Are you sure?
I mean,
Or
easily,
40? Or
easily.
4 million?
You're talking
Okay.
about all the money. No, 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 no,
Yeah.
no. I'm talking about like 400. She's got access to that kind of money. When you're talking about her products, you're talking about
Oh
the
yeah. Yeah.
royalties.
Of
There's
course.
a lot of money right now. That $400 million for Cardi B was
It's
nothing.
not
She was
400, sweetie. It's remember it's 4.
4 million. I apologize. Thank you. Four. Even that. Even more. $4 million. That's a write off. That's a tax write off for Cardi B. So, like,
Yeah.
the very fact that she sued Tasha K was not for the money. It was to put a precedent in the law, because as soon as somebody wins a legal case, it sets a precedent. Not a president, a
Hmm.
precedent. And what a precedent is I don't want to explain it technically, but a precedent is a ever living example that something is legal. So for
Right.
now on, this, you'll hear a lawyer say, according to Brown versus Board of Education, that's a precedent case that changed the history of law forever.
I was
So
just about to bring that up. So what they're doing is we have the example Cardi B versus Tasha K. Now, if this lawsuit, which they say it was filed incorrectly, that the CC just filed on Donut or whatever, it's basically frivolous at this point in time, and he wasted $400. Who has $400 to throw away just to prove a point? You understand what I'm saying? So
somebody
it's
with no
like,
responsibility.
yeah, girl, and I think there it was said that
And you got to
he
understand, allegedly, this is coming straight from me. This isn't anything I can prove. This is just coming
uh-huh.
from my instinct, and I don't give a fuck who doesn't like it. I've had
Mhm.
friends make $400 in the afternoon,
Okay. Yep.
so they could fuck off for $400 like that, because all they had to do was go see their sugar daddy and suck some dick for an hour, and they even had $400. So if you got that kind of money to waste, I can understand that if you live in LA, because the market is hot. He probably making that kind of money.
Well,
Ain't no big deal.
Perry go went into that or whatever. I mean, like I said, I don't be going up into nobody finances or nothing like that. But he's saying that Jaguar gave him the $400, and he trying to sue them not for $75,000 for loss of what of income or
Who?
whatnot. And
Who is he?
OKP for copyright
See,
infringement.
this is the thing. Here's the thing.
Crazy.
This is the thing. Lawyers get rich off this dumb shit. Stupid
It's pro
shit.
per.
These are what you call frivolous lawsuits.
Right. Girl, he's self-represented. Pro per.
I cannot. I cannot. Listen, choose your battles. Everything doesn't have to be like, let me show you what I can do. How about you just make your content and stick to what your audience, your tribe, your group of people, your crew, do what
Right.
works over there. Let them support you in the ways that they support you, or the ways you've manipulated them to, and stay off of other people's pages. Like, you don't have to,
Right.
you're not going to add anything to yourself. You're trying to start an entire empire of hair products. Listen to me very closely, Michael Braggs, because that's what I'm going to call you. You have a lot ahead of you. A lot. I mean, you
I'm sorry,
got,
pro se.
per
Sorry, go
se,
ahead.
you've got a lot ahead of you. And if you allow somebody to distract you, then you stupid. You can't beg people for $100 and waste their money on shit like this.
I mean, he
Just
on there talking about he
shut.
got the girls coming out, and he make the YouTube streets. He bring the girls out on the YouTube streets. Don't nobody move without him, and da 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 or whatever. And
I
it's
just heard
like,
that when you said it,
yeah, it's like you looking shookest.
girl. Hey,
You know
God
what I'm
Fear
saying?
TV.
Huh?
Giving a shout out to God Fear TV. Thank you
Oh,
for being
hey,
here.
God fear.
Shout outs to you and your queen.
Okay. Yeah, so yeah, I just find that quite interesting. He's hitting up these panels, and then he'll go up on the panel and speak, and then if they state something that he don't like or whatnot, he's disrespectful to the person.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, you in the YouTube streets, you gonna need some connections.
Hmm.
You don't never know. You might have a problem, or you may need help with how to operate something or how to
One
do something
person
on
can get
YouTube.
your entire channel shut down.
Especially how
One
he, and that's what
person.
I had to make clear. This is not Clubhouse. This is, you know what I'm saying? This is not Clubhouse. We not here for that.
You
All
think
them,
it's not by accident that I haven't gone hard on certain people? I said what needed to be
yeah,
said, and I backed the fuck up. Because
yep.
you got to understand that while I'm strong and I'm this and I'm that, it's 349 of us here, and we only got how many likes? Y'all ain't gonna keep my channel alive if
Get the
one of these
damn
niggas
lights
come
up.
and
Dun dun
listen.
dun
If
dun
if
dun
certain
dun.
if certain YouTubers had an issue with me, there aren't enough of us to fight them. So I wouldn't put us in that position. You understand?
Right,
That's just real
right.
talk. We're growing our channel, and there's not enough of us to fight some of these YouTubers. So I'm not going to start a fight.
That you try, yeah, you good, yeah, because it's beyond windmilling. It's
I'm 4 foot
helicoptering at
11
this point,
inches. I'm 4 foot. You got to be strategic when you 4 foot 11 inches. And that
child.
means you don't fight everybody. That means you say what
Right.
needs to be said. Because there's a lot of things. The only reason I say what needs to be said sometimes is because I can't not and tell y'all to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I can't tell y'all call a thing, and then I'm not willing to stick my neck out there. But I also know how to keep my motherfucking mouth shut
But
when it needs to be shut.
at this point in time, though, with the players at hand, wouldn't the common sense thing be to just make you don't have to even apologize publicly. Just like make a quiet truce and go on about your business at this
Or
point in
just
time.
change your direction.
Yeah, that's what is that. I was just about to say,
You don't
and
even have
go
to
on.
say anything. Just do something.
Yeah,
You got
exactly.
celebrity
Behind the
friends and
scenes.
shit.
Yeah, like now at this point, it's getting dangerous.
Yep. It's getting
You're going
stupid.
after each other's channels.
And
You
haven't we
talking about
learned?
suing.
Like, how haven't we learned from these other people who've done this? YouTube has been around since 2009, and I learned a lot in these last however many years that is, watching people crash and burn because their entire
Mhm.
channel now becomes them beefing with somebody else.
Yeah. And
And
then
all you
how
got
about
is people egging you on, and now you in a fight, like a literal physical fight.
yeah, but then you're unbothered on one channel, and then you're running to another app talking shit that they can record and take you to court for. Make it make sense. And then
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to let the right hand know what the left hand is doing. And then you
Mm-mm.
go on that other app, and you giving it all up on the other app if you're really gonna do it. But the people are entertained, but with what you're saying, but you might just hit the right person that's gonna take it there. And I
People
think
will
this
stand
fool,
back and watch you get your ass whooped.
yeah,
They will. People will watch you in real
They'll
life
pull out a
get your
phone
ass whooped. They sure will.
and won't
And they'll
dial
call themselves,
911.
or the whole time they'll be like, hit him, Shanquella, hit him, and not do a
Child,
thing. I mean, if we want to talk real talk.
child,
And that's why I keep saying they're everybody in the room. I've said it before, and I
child.
mean what the fuck I'm saying. They're everybody in the room.
What is going on at this point?
So I appreciate the level of class and the level of decorum that we have in a culture at this channel, and that's why last week we established you can't come over here trash talking other content creators. We don't
Nope,
do that. We don't do
nope.
that unless they're part of the problem in the moment with this particular situation. I'm not about to sit here and talk about your kids or your man or your woman because I don't want you to talk about mine.
Right.
You understand what I'm
And
saying? And people
uh-huh.
people have said some very ugly things to me who don't even know me just because I talk about Jaguar Wright. Well, she put
Right.
herself out there like that, so I'm talking about what she
Right.
put out there.
But the
You don't
but
even.
then the doxing though is like, okay, anybody could, can't you take a picture and make a story out of it? Remember I was telling you about that.
Anything.
Yeah, you can make anything out of a picture. A picture can say 1,000 words. And so the doxing, people are making up stories
I'm
behind,
wondering why you mad at Storm for meeting up with a fine ass nigga. Where your fine ass nigga?
child.
How you mad at somebody for meeting up with somebody? It wasn't like it was an ugly dude he was meeting up with. I could see if the dude was looking like King Pain, then we'd be like, ooh, now that's something to talk about. But the fact that two people get together to go out and they both look
Mm,
good and they both dressed well,
I still don't
who
know what he was thinking when
I,
he
I
pulled that.
if Storm is gay, so am I. I mean, it
Yeah.
doesn't really. You understand? Like everybody's business. Why do we? Storm's show is not about his sexual life. That's something everybody else keeps bringing into the conversation.
He, well, yes, he does. He'll say if he had sex, he'll say he got off. I just watched him for a few moments the other day, and I had to turn it because I don't know what's going on with him. He trying to bring sexy back now that he's on, uh, now that he's on OnlyFans, and so the confidence is seeping.
I've
So
watched him journey from a fat kid to getting his body in shape. Like I was inspired by the what he did, and
yeah.
you're watching a man grow up before your eyes. Is really
Hmm.
what's happening, and it's a little awkward. It's a little
Because I
awkward.
don't even think he's 30 yet.
No, he's
If
not.
he is
And
30,
he's
he's straight
accomplished a
up
lot in
30.
his young age. He's accomplished a
Yeah.
lot in his young age. I would like to say that I'm proud of him. I don't feel like, unless a person makes it public, like I've told you guys, I'm bisexual. I don't have a problem saying that. But if I had
No,
never
you
said it,
don't.
you shouldn't. If I had never said it, you shouldn't be talking about it.
Right.
It's really just that simple. If I haven't made who I'm fucking my part of my public persona, then there's no reason why anybody should be taking pictures of me in the bottom of my luxury apartment garage.
But the thing, why does sexuality have to be a read? Why does essays have to be a read? Why does sexual health have to be a read at this point in time? You're going to
Because
fool
people are
around and people
evil.
are not going to like you.
Because, well, this is the thing. There is a judgmental group of people among Black America called Christians who have made things like sexuality, certain sexualities, and certain things like that. They've made it a read. You got pastors calling men sissies over the pulpit. And
Shut
nobody,
up.
no, listen, come on now. Today, right now, tomorrow morning.
Yep.
So like
Mm.
we're not talking about it as though we haven't allowed this to happen in our community. Even I. Even motherfucking I. You know
Damn.
what I'm saying? So like
Yeah.
I got a little homophobic daughter.
I mean,
I'm trying to teach my daughter. I don't know
I'm
where she
sure a
got
lot
this
of kids
idea
are
from.
confused.
But well, I mean, the thing is, there should be no confusion. Children shouldn't even be a part of the conversation. But I don't know
Yeah.
why anybody's telling my daughter what a relationship should look like. Where I don't know why my
Exactly.
daughter's coming home to me talking about Jesus. I ain't never taught her about Jesus. Where the fuck did she find out about that nigga that I can't prove existed? You know, so like, there would be no confusion if people would just let me raise my child. But who's telling my daughter that certain people shouldn't be together when they ain't got nobody? That's the question. Yeah, being gay is a read. You don't see no white people talking about you he's gay and they be letting their dogs hit it.
They letting off.
Shit. Shit, excuse me. Yeah, I think that we should just dead that. I mean, it's 2023. If I'm saying, and nobody does that about women. Nobody says, okay, Sam, okay, Tony. Nobody does that. Being gay for a woman is not a read. It's just part of who she is. But we'll take a man
Well, you
and
know,
we will,
that's a fantasy or something that's like a sexual desire. So it's actually it's not frowned down
and
upon
that's what's really crazy
more
to
so
me.
than for a man or
And I
even a
gotta shut
black
this down
man.
because we're at 3 hours officially. We're at three
Um,
hours. So I got to shut it down and I'm going to shut it down in a minute. I didn't get the reminder I was expecting, but that's because my phone just died. But I've been keeping an eye on it. I do have to shut it down because I got to get out of here. I'm expected to be somewhere soon.
well, when you
Shut up and
coming
stop
back?
telling my business. Lord Jesus, be quiet sometimes. Go on, sit down now. Lord, this child done told it. When am I coming back? I'll be here next Saturday.
Ah,
6.
Cal.
Listen, y'all, I got to manage my energy. This is a hobby. I
I
give a
know.
lot of energy to my job and a lot of energy to my daughter and
I
a lot of
know.
energy to this show because this show isn't just on Saturday nights for me. It is throughout the week. I literally have to stay in this information, otherwise I wouldn't be able to break it down with background information. But please believe Jaguar doesn't hit my screen before noon.
Oh,
I
a
don't,
girl.
and I won't drive nowhere and watch a video that has her in it. I don't want that energy in my
Mm-mm.
car. You got to be really careful with how you deal with this Jaguar stuff. You got to pop in, expose it, break it down, and pop the fuck back out. Otherwise, she'll be with you all day.
Okay.
And once you let the devil ride, he gonna want to drive. That's what they say.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna shut it down. I will appreciate you guys for being here. I hate for the sudden stop, but I want to commit to the commitment that I made this evening. Because
Well,
I
thank
appreciate
you.
and thank you for being here. I hope the people blessed you. I hope the people blessed you. Took up a
I
love
don't
offering
know.
for our guest preacher, our resident co-preacher. Listen, I
Bound
believe
chicken
that
wow wow.
I saw them red eyes, and I know red eyeshadow ain't no joke. If anybody's ever done a red eye, you know it's not easy. It's not
No.
easy on black skin. It's not easy on our skin. So I know what you did right. Cause I can't do no red eye. Girl, if I did a red eye, you'd be like, who hit you?
Yeah, because the shadows is coming back without the eyeliner. And I tried it
Yeah.
a couple of times and I said, shoot, I'm that eyeliner be taking too long sometimes. You mess up, you gotta fix it and stuff, and don't be late for somewhere or something. You know what I mean? And you like,
I don't
damn,
have any
my
eyelashes,
left
so
eye
I
looking
have
crazy.
to wear eyeliner because I stopped getting my lashes done since I work from home. It just don't make no sense to pay all that money to keep my lashes done.
Yeah,
I'm sitting here looking at myself all day.
I feel you. I know
You
what you're
know what? I want
saying.
to say, I want to really, really just point out this real quick, and then I am gonna let y'all go, so that I can be honorable. I think that you guys are absolutely dope too. Like I was telling somebody today, that they should
Yes, you
start a
are.
podcast, and he was like, "Why should I start a podcast?" And I said, "So you can meet other people like you. You'll find out you're not that weird after all. Once you put your voice out there, you'll attract other people just like you. And I swear to God, any of y'all could take this show." On a Saturday evening,
Okay.
I swear to God, any of y'all could probably get on here and have this show for the evening. And I would love to sit out in the bushes.
No, you gonna put up a quota, and then you just gonna throw up your avatar.
Girl, listen,
And
I
let
decided,
motherfuckers hop up and debate and say what they want or start arguing over some stupid shit. That's what's gonna happen.
I decided just a couple days ago that I am not going to allow anybody else's goals to stress me out unless it's my goal. Okay?
That's
And by
that's
that,
awesome.
I mean, and it's taken my whole life to understand that. And by that, it is important. Anybody who is here, who's in the bushes, who is a member of who is a regular viewer of a channel that says there is a YouTube quota or they have a quota, that is a lie. There is no YouTube quota to make a certain amount of money. There is no content creator that's given a quota. We don't work for YouTube. That doesn't happen. And it's actually quite I'm trying to get the word out, so just give me a minute if you don't mind. It's horrible integrity. It is a lie. It is a scheme and it is a scam for a person to charge you to watch content that they're not putting any money into making. Let's just be clear. And you can watch a whole movie on YouTube for free. So fuck a nigga who comes on stage and don't even put a fucking chapstick on and would come on camera drunk,
Oh no.
making you pay $100 for 2 pictures of a fully clothed man.
Oh
Okay?
no.
And anybody who fights for that shit, you stupid. Meet me on the playground at 3 o'clock. I'll fight you. If you want to fight about it, we can
3:30.
do it. Shit, I'm 3. I gotta be on the bus by 3:30. My mama said I gotta be home on time
Eh.
because I do my homework. Because I'm graduating. I fight early and then I go home and do my homework. Shit. Nah, if you know me, you know I had JJ to fight you.
Oh,
JJ like to fight too.
somebody in the comments said, I was thinking how much it costs to be high is to sit on camera. Oh shit.
You
Oh,
understand what
shit.
I'm saying?
Uh,
You understand what I'm saying? Like
he
you
charging
have
right
to
there on
think
the
of
webcam site.
well, you
Oh,
have
they
to
going
really think
in.
about you got to think about this. And I'm trying to go
Glad that shit
home.
in Nikki's
I
house.
really am, Dr. Natters. I'm trying to go. But you got to think about the fact that these people don't even put on chapstick to sit before you.
Oh
And you
man.
got bitches over here in full faces and thinking rationally. These motherfuckers come on camera frazzled.
Child.
What she say? He said drunk and chapped and frizzed. These you got to understand that the thought behind and
Oh
I'm going
no.
to say this because it's important. When I watched King Payne's music video and I saw that he
Oh
was
shit.
celebrating this lifestyle of women who we weren't allowed to hang out with, we would have never been allowed to hang out with those girls. He was celebrating that lifestyle where women are abused and misused and coerced and uh,
Degraded.
involuntarily. Yeah, and he acting like it's a beautiful thing. You know, he
Mhm.
throwing money at them. He ain't giving none of them scholarships. He ain't tutoring none of them to get their GED or taking them to cosmetology school so they can get an actual vacation. He's celebrating their continued self-destruction. Take that.
Child.
Take that. And he made a song about it. Like to hear, here it go.
Boom.
And that's all I'm going to say. So he
Boom.
don't got no
Boom.
problem lying to you about a YouTube quota. Because he
Girl.
wish he was a pimp. He just don't have a heart for it.
Shit,
Or the
he a
stomach.
YouTube pimp.
He trying to be, but he's not successful. His quota is $100. You know good and goddamn well these people give us more than that without asking.
Child, well,
His
that's
quota is
his
$100. You know good and doggone well these people give us more than that without asking.
bow chicka wow wow. Wow.
Did somebody call a teacher?
Bow chicka wow wow.
I
Wow.
heard you needed help with your homework.
Bow chicka wow wow. Wow.
You need some help fixing your core?
Bow chicka wow wow. Wow.
I can unplug your pipes.
Bow chicka wow wow. Wow.
I miss school, so I don't have an occupation.
Bow chicka wow wow. Wow.
But I suck
Bobby, are
your
you
dick
gonna
for a
cut my
beef
hair?
patty.
Wait, I got one. Bobby, are you gonna cut my hair? Bow chicka
Bow
wow
chicka wow wow.
wow.
You
Wow.
want some fentanyl and weed? Oh Lord. Bow chicka wow wow.
Wow.
You know my
Wow.
diaper's soggy. You
Bow
know
chicka
my
wow.
diaper's soggy. Ooh. You know my diaper's soggy.
You
You
know
know
my
my
diaper
diaper's
soggy. You
soggy.
know my diaper soggy. You know my diaper
Diaper
soggy.
soggy. You know
You
my
know my
diaper
diaper
soggy.
soggy. You know my diaper
Ugh.
soggy. Squish, 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 squish. Squish, 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 squish. Squish, squish.
And that is our ode to Jaguar. Y'all have a good night. I am so glad we got out of
I
here on
love
time.
you guys. Thanks for joining us. I hope you were
Absolutely.
entertained. This is for YouTube
Absolutely.
entertainment purposes
That's
only.
all. Let me take this old saggy hoe off the screen so we can keep the spirit alive. Have a good night, y'all. Let me give you some mystical to let you go. Thank you for being here. Thank you, T. Taylor Baby, for being here and being beautiful as
Not a
always.
problem.
To our mods in the chat, Dr. Cindy and Dr. Nader, thank you so much for you guys and for all your
Our
participation.
MVP, Dr.
That noise
Nader.
was, that's how you know I suck good dick. Anyway, y'all have y'all have a good night. I'm trying to get
Down
some music
chicken
together
wow
for you.
wow.
It should just be that, shouldn't it?
No, we gonna play mystical. Get up, get on up,
Get
get
down.
up, get on the scene.
Listen, y'all don't leave a stone unturned. I tell you what, y'all broke that shit down tonight.
Yeah, this was a good live. This was excellent.
Somebody
Good
go tell
content.
Jaguar why the police took the gun out the car
Yeah, that was
so
that
she
was
could
that
stop lying.
soggy diaper. Y'all didn't get it. Wow,
So she can stop lying.
wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow.
Y'all get out of here. On your way out, though, please like or dislike this show. Give a thumbs up or a thumbs down. And if you're in the replay, let us know for tonight. Ain't nobody say we get too much.
Wow.
You crazy. Till you know you from the West Coast. Get in the car. I said get in the car. Bring your musty ass to the car. Get in the car. Get in the car. Not the moon. Not the moon.
Yeah, but you
Shout out to the 256 people who stood here. You don't have to go home. Get the hell up out of here. Listen, hey, y'all, this show is going to come down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See you next week. Bye. T, stay here so we can load your